brother. Welcome to the show, everybody. What's up? I hope you guys are all wet. Wet down there, man. Stick in, stay tuned, stick it in me. But what you gotta do is you gotta go ahead and click that like button, baby. We need 100 likes or daddy's upset, okay? We don't want daddy upset with 100 likes. Welcome, it's Wednesday night. AEW Dynamite's on. Sexyy Red arrested. Donald Trump hanging out with Logan Paul, and that's pissed off Jim Cornette and many other people as well, but many people celebrating as well. What a lot of fun tonight. We got the Warships. We got the Celtics playing, the Mavericks with Porzingis out again. So, yeah, there's a lot of wrestling news. I won't kind of spoil the rest of it, but it's out of nowhere, so hit that like button. Stay tuned. We got Jake in the house. I'm here. And Tony Khan is on drugs somewhere. I don't know, but keep it hard. The Patriots have officially retired the jersey of Tom Brady. Number 12 retired. Yeah. It went down tonight in Foxborough. Trust me, I know, because you couldn't drive worth a shit any place tonight because of that. So trust me. Yeah, I thought there was I thought Tom Brady was at some event in LA, and then I totally forgot that tonight was the night for the Hall of Fame or the ceremony for Brady.
Yikes, traffic must have been really bad.
Dude, my mom said it was like 2 hours.
Jesus. All right, Joe, mic check, 1, 2. How do I sound?
Oh, you sound even better than last week.
I'm using the old mic because the XLR still works.
There you go. It worked. You said that might happen, and it's true. The USB on it doesn't work, but the XLR works, and that mic is fire.
Mic's great, so I'm just playing with the settings. How's the gain? Too loud?
God.
Not loud enough?
No, I think it's good right now.
All right. I was yelling at Matt before, poor bastard, so now he's going ahead and Triple M's hear me just loud and clear.
I can't believe it, man. It's like that mic, man, is the greatest $60 mic in the world.
It serviced us well.
Still got to upgrade, though, but we'll get to that. I think this is going to be a good one.
Sounding better. I've got a hammer.
That's also a really good noise-canceling one, too. Like, if you were to ask me, like, what's the cheapest noise-canceling, like, whatever, it's that Audio-Technica that you have. And then I would say...
The fan is blowing directly into it right now. So
right?
Really... Because the other one you heard last week, that's why I had to start sweating, because it was just too much background noise. But
sounds
this
like
one,
a ribbon.
I have 4 fans on, you hear nothing.
Yeah, it's like... It's weird. It's like there's no echo, there's no outside sound. It's amazing with the control. And then
bass to your voice, don't sound too much, you know?
Yeah, no, it's
like
good.
I haven't been through puberty finally.
I'll take you through puberty.
I just stopped bleeding now. Courtney just stuck this in my ass like I told you. That was fun.
Let me see. That reminds me of when my dad had diabetes.
Close enough. That's all the hormones. And
Every
shit,
day.
but
Every day was a jab for my dad. I remember he'd be up in bed jabbing himself.
it's no fun.
No.
Got all my little vials everywhere full of medicine. I should make a pharmacy. Start selling to immigrants.
You're right. No, they don't.
No insurance required.
You really think the immigrants need any help right now? They're giving them $70 a day for food. $70 a day for food.
It was a joke too, but years ago,
and illegal immigrant, by the way.
Before I even had brain surgery, I was really sick one year on Halloween, and my grandmother had me overnight in the hospital, and it took like 12 or 13 hours of a wait to get into the ER, like just to be first seen, and it was just people were in lines everywhere. But a guy was hit by a car, and he was drunk, like walking amongst traffic, but he was in a gorilla costume. So I always said a monkey got better service than I did at the hospital, and some people took that the wrong way. I was like, no, a gorilla, and then I just sounded even worse. So it was like, never mind, you're missing the point. But a literal gorilla got better treatment than I did. So,
but not quite a literal one, but
no, but almost. But yeah, this guy was messed up bad. But the point is, the better the insurance, the quicker you got in, and that was the truth. So, state insurance or less, you were waiting for days and days in that waiting room.
What if you had nothing like I usually didn't have? Like, they just go, get out of here.
Actually, it depended on what you were there for, because if it was going to be something extensive, they love people that had no insurance, because then they can charge you to the gills, and you're going to make some type of payment plan. So
right. Oh, now
if you're there with no insurance, they know you're desperate.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to the hospital with no insurance unless you absolutely have to. And I've heard their whole sales pitch. I've stayed in the hospital long enough to know all their little tricks of the trade here. I mean, for $12 Band-Aids, it's no joke.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I showed you that years ago when I got the itemized list when I had the staph infection.
Oh yeah, no.
Millions of dollars, and just a Band-Aid.
No, you look at the list. You're like, insane. Gauze $250, Band-Aid $15. Like, I mean, stitches, $500.
It was $10 for every single one of those saline syringes just to clean out like your IV or something. And they have to use 2 to 3 of them every time they're doing meds and stuff, because you got to flush in between. So you're like, that's $50 before you even get the meds in.
Yeah, it's bullshit, and it's all a racket, just like the Dental Institute too.
No, don't even get me started there.
Oh, it's going to be $1,200. Oh, actually, it's $1,700 now. Oh, I wouldn't have done it if I knew it was that much. Oh, well, that's how much it is.
The dentist, the surgeon, was like, "We're going to take such great care of you. You've got a good enough bone structure." He's like, "So we're going to go ahead. We'll put in the implants. We'll do this and that, and you're going to have this $1 million smile. You're never going to have any type of denture. It's going to be great." And I was like, yeah. He's like, so you have Blue Cross, right? I was like, no, I have Medicare. And he's like, oh, I can't even help you. You got to go. Like, I had to go ahead and find an oral clinic. It was like they turned less than stellar pretty quick once they know you don't have that kind of insurance. But it was such a ridiculous price for all those type of surgeries. What the whole dental thing is the biggest scam there is, and the worst pain too.
And we're looking at you, Britt Baker, you whore. By the way,
absolutely. How could you be a full-time dentist and a wrestler? What's wrong there?
What a cunt she is. What a fake she is. She probably put some unqualified person in her office to take all the money.
Out of all the bullshit that I've been through as far as pain goes, I can honestly say that having the last oral surgery part that I had was the worst pain out of anything I've been through.
Ooh.
So that was an absolute hell. They had to do a veloplasty. So basically part of my jawbone was coming through after they pulled all my teeth from the infection.
Ugh.
So they had to
I saw the pictures. Dude, I almost threw up when I saw your photos.
It was horrific. Yeah, they had to recut open my gums and then file the jawbone down manually to go ahead and then put it back up and then reattach everything and stitch it back together. So that awake was horrific. I walked out of there still sobbing. That was the worst. And I've had that port cut out of my chest without anesthesia, and that wasn't as bad Civil War style as this shit was. So if you have to get anything done orally and it's a major thing, get knocked out, or at least get some really good gas. Make sure they're taking good care of you. Do not do that shit just under Novocaine. I'll tell you what.
Wow. Okay, yeah. No, I'd be like, we need some anesthesia in this bitch. Bro, I need like 2-3 shots of Novocaine just for a regular
All they had to do
thing.
was put on Chris Jericho's learning tree from tonight, Joe. That would have put me out in seconds.
What
I
happened?
almost passed out.
I turned it off in the middle of it.
Good thing you did. He just walks out and just goes on and on about how his new shirt's #1. It's only been out for 15 minutes. And oh, he needs more TV time and he's made careers. And he's just playing it up. But it's not the heel heat that he thinks it is. It's the go away heat. Like you said, you turned it off. People are changing the channel. I'm barely listening. Like, it's just a skippable segment. And then he's also doing backstage interviews. And there's so much Jericho at this point when we absolutely want the least of him possible. I don't know how Tony, who lives forever online, I mean, the man's fighting with people at 4 a.m. on Twitter. How does he not see that people are fed up with Jericho?
Yeah,
because
he's fighting with people at 4 a.m. on Twitter. That's why.
Exactly. No, I guess I answered my own question, but a lot of tonight really just felt skippable. Sadly, they have MJF come out to battle Roosh, but I don't think anybody gives a damn about Roosh. You're going to cheer for MJF, sure, but he's going to win, and then what? He's on to the next guy. Yeah, it feels weird that he's even feuding with Roosh. Adam Cole destroyed you. He went ahead and targeted you as the devil and did all this dastardly stuff to you. He made a whole group to turn on you. And yet you're like, oh, I kicked him in the balls. My revenge is over. I'm good. Yeah. So instead he's going after Roosh, and that doesn't really make much sense, especially since he paid Roosh off before. You figure they'd be in agreement with each other. Roosh is trying to say, oh, the money put me in jeopardy and my family had to move. People thought the money was real. And it's like, it's a stupid story. It's a shit thing altogether. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't like it. I don't care.
I'm genuinely confused and baffled. I mean, MJF is their top star.
Yep.
They don't have him on the first week that he returns. The second week, he cuts a great promo, but then they have him put over Roosh, put over the company, and he's back to being that company man. Wait, and then when he first came back, he's like...
What do you say? What do you mean they weren't on the first week? He wasn't on the night after he debuted?
No, that first Dynamite he didn't show up for. They said he'll be on the next week. They just showed him returning on the pay-per-view.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's been a millennium since that happened, but it's only been a couple of weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks back. So they had Double or Nothing. He returns during a random Adam Cole promo to begin with, dressed like Triple H, returning from his injury.
Yeah, and he was clearly dressed that way.
And he declares, no more face bullshit, no more kangaroo kicks, no more being over. I'm back to being an asshole. I'm targeting everybody. Take notice. And then now he's a face again because he's taking on the heel and he's saving people in the ring. And it's like he saved the Spanish guy that was getting his ass kicked by Roosh. Whoever the hell that was, I still don't remember. They said it about 15 times, but... Oh,
God, I don't know. And who was the big tubby woman who fought Monet? I didn't even know who that was.
That was...
like Italian meatball girl? I don't know, Italian something.
No, it was Don Russman, however you say it, as being from Iowa, and he took on Roosh, who got killed. And then, like I said, MJF came out and saved this gentleman, and... not great at all. And then, like you said, we had Mercedes taking on Zeuxis, however you want to say it, Zeuxis.
I've never heard
I don't
of
know. I'm not Spanish. But she's another one from AAA kind of idea.
Okay.
And no one gives a shit. And it wasn't a bad match either. It actually really wasn't a bad match. It was just
actually
a foregone conclusion and quite boring.
Might be your best
match.
For
what they're building up to her, I don't think anybody gives a shit for the Forbidden Door match. Am I wrong? Stephanie McCool or whoever it's like, it just feels forgettable. All of this is supposed to be about dream matches, and yet it feels like they're just facing a bunch of nobodies because they're contracted to join. It's not the Forbidden Door anymore. It's like, the broken escalator.
Yeah, Forbidden Door
is really what it feels like.
I just don't care. I don't even care about any of it. Listen,
I'm not saying it's bad. Feels skippable because it's like you go into this little like side portal where it's like a spin-off movie. It doesn't really affect the main plot. That's exactly what we get here. Oh, we get the AAA guys, they invade, and CMLL guys, they invade, and whoever, that kind of shit. And then people come over from New Japan. We have a couple of dream matches, and then we go back to building for All In. So then they go back to the main story. So all of this feels passable, skippable, inconsequential, really. The only thing you need to see, essentially, is Swerve taking on Ospreay, which I'm really questioning the booking of that as well right now. Not the armchair book, but that doesn't make sense either.
No.
They want to book Ospreay as a face, but I don't know. I'm just very confused right now. No one feels like they have a defined role. MJF comes back as a heel, declares he's a heel. Now he's doing face things. It's just all because people don't want to boo him. So it's not going to work if he's a heel. You don't need heels you can cheer. They need a face you can cheer right now. We don't have anyone that we really care about. Yeah. FTR is going to be gone for a long time. Dax hid that injury from a lot of people. So he went ahead and got hurt in the ladder match, got a hematoma during the pile driver moment, and then still continued to wrestle for weeks.
And then told everybody about it on Twitter.
And then told everybody suddenly on Twitter after he went ahead and basically was told, hey, you might have to retire. This is so bad because you continue to wrestle with it like an asshole. But it's the safest place in the world, Joe.
Well, listen, and I don't blame that
company.
I don't blame that on Tony. I blame it on Dum Dum himself. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, maybe he still has that old style booking but there was clearly something where they felt like if I didn't wrestle, we're going to lose our spot. So I have to keep going. As where I feel like if you went to Triple H at some point and said that, you would be okay. You would be able to say, hey, here's the issue. Here's what's happening. Let's make this work.
Yeah, I mean, you think maybe Tony's like putting pressure on people because he's like, we got to get stuff done, and he's getting frustrated with people.
Kind of seems that way, especially now that Edge was injured, and he's like, come on, we all got to pull it through. You've heard him multiple times leading these rah-rah moments in the locker room.
I don't know, man. We're gonna blame Tony Khan because this guy hid an injury from everybody in the company.
No, I'm not. I said he might have that old school booking mindset where
I don't believe that. Let me tell you something.
FTR.
Maybe you're right, but let me tell you something. These fucking wrestlers are walking over Tony Khan like he's a bitch. I feel
they have been continually. That's what I'm saying though. FTR have that real you work when you're hurt old booking mindset. They do a lot of things in that ilk. And under that ire, they want to go ahead and still have it be like the old days in some ways. So I understand their mindset of working hurt. I'm just saying, do they happen to also feel like they're going to be replaced in some way if they are hurt? So is that putting the pressure on them? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they've been jerked around before, but I mean, I don't know. They always pop back up. They go missing and they come back all of a sudden
because of injuries.
Yeah, you're right.
Court cases.
But see, that's what it is. I don't think it's the pressure from Tony and that they're going to lose their spot. It is that they're going to lose their spot, but it's their own. It's just the world, the universe. They're going to lose their spot because every other time they do, they keep losing their spot because of an injury or because of a legal issue. So here's another point. Oh, we're going to lose our spot again. So I don't blame Tony Khan for it. I blame them.
Certainly not,
I think they're just saying like, oh shit, we're going to be out or we're going to miss something if whatever. So they are going to miss their spot, but I don't think it's because Tony's such a crazy person.
Bryan Danielson has this mindset, you work hurt. We've seen him famously get mad at Triple H for calling off a match when he was still in WWE all those years ago. I mean, this has been an issue with a lot of people. CM Punk worked hurt for a long time. It continues on and on. So hopefully they can work their way away from
like any athlete.
More,
you got to protect them from themselves. But if you don't know they're hurt, wrestling's weird where you might not know someone's hurt.
Exactly. No, you might not.
Unless you give like an X-ray.
Injured, it happens. But
yeah,
I'm just saying I like to pose the question at least, do they feel that way or is it just that old booking mindset? Makes you wonder.
Well, it's their mindset for sure. I think it's their old booking mindset. They think
you're right.
I got to be out there, or they're stubborn athlete. I've got to be out there. I'm an athlete. I can go, whatever. Or they're, you're under adrenaline, you're hurt, whatever. Like all that stuff. I think it's all them. And, if the doctors have no inclination, I blame it all on FTR. I think he made a dumb move, and then he made kind of made it like, he admitted to it on Twitter. Why? I don't know. I mean, why not internally admit it to Tony? Like, hey, this is what happened or whatever. But he goes publicly and says it, makes the company look bad. I guess what happened, it happened after their last match, and he went right to Doc Samson because it went ahead and swelled up, was the story I was reading. So why tell the people on Twitter, though?
I guess it was as they were telling the business as well. So I don't know how much of that lines up timeline-wise, but apparently Doc knew first before anybody else.
That's weird.
Not that he was injured, but that it was to that point. So apparently he had gotten it re-injured in the most recent match he was in. It started to swell up worse than before, and that's when he brought it to Doc's attention after that match.
That's so weird, too, to be like, hey, you know what? We're going to tell the world and the company on Twitter.
It is bizarre.
Like, why would you do that on Twitter? Like, why would you this is our choices to tell Twitter and everybody for the first time. It's just very bizarre. Like, why wouldn't? What are you doing? Like, I don't know. I just find that strange. I'd be like, if I was Tony Khan, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Or why are you telling people this on Twitter? It's gonna add this exactly what we're doing right now. People are blaming Tony Khan. Some people, and I did for a second too. I went, oh, safest company, but like, it doesn't even necessarily have to do with Tony. But like, you can't help but say it or think that. Like, oh, safest company. Like, well, what does that have to do with Tony?
He said he's been in excruciating pain for the past few months. He kept it quiet to avoid the promotion, putting him and his partner on hold, and said he had an x-ray done on his lower back. And when he explained his injury to the AEW medical team, he was obviously banned from wrestling since you can't mess around with your back, and he was at risk of making things worse and possibly being forced to retire.
The Hershey Bears score! That's awesome, D. Welsh. We always loved the Hershey Bears, you know?
While talking about this as well, Joe, I wanted to bring up WWE just went ahead and announced that after suffering a brutal attack at the hands of Braun Breaker this past Monday on Raw, Ricochet will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time with upper body injuries.
Wow.
Weird that it just coincides with him not re-signing with the company, but
yeah,
still, upper body injuries sounds serious.
I mean, I said this earlier on my stream earlier today, and I thought, you know, I'm sure that they thought, hey, man, go get it out of your system or go do whatever you want to do, and the door's open if you want to come back and whatever. And I see Ricochet leaving for a year to 2 years. And
yeah. I mean, Braun Breaker broke this damn man. I mean, the way he slammed him on the concrete there, it knocked the wind out of him. You heard him go, That was such a bad spot to watch. I mean, he hit him so hard. I mean, he was selling, but he was forced to sell there. You just saw him. As soon as he smacked into the side of the truck, he falls back, he lands on his back, and you hear somebody say, Jesus!
Yeah, dude, because it was
in the background. They weren't supposed to, but somebody literally says, Jesus.
Yeah, because he bounced off the truck and his arm, he hit the ground wrong. It was weird.
He hit the ground so wrong, he knocked the wind out of himself. He literally couldn't breathe. But somebody high-pitched Jesus in the background broke me with that. I couldn't stop laughing as I felt horrible for Ricochet trying to catch his breath.
I thought the breathing was him acting, but I knew,
no.
But I did know the minute it happened, I went, oh my God, did he land wrong?
He landed. And he didn't get because the way his
arm didn't get
out to catch himself. Yes, exactly.
And
his arm wasn't beneath him.
The center of his lower back crashed into the ground, basically splat.
He even confirmed that it knocked the wind out of him, but he's okay. But that is an upper body injury.
That was awesome.
Then he slams him into the glass while he's still selling but gasping at the same time. Like, I've had the wind knocked out of myself twice, and I remember both times vividly, and that is horrific. Yeah, I was riding home from a friend's house on a bike, and I had a pillowcase filled with like all my stuff from sleeping over. I was 9 or 10, and I had went to go shift the pillowcase to my other shoulder, and when I did, it was kind of long, and it got caught in the spoke, and I flipped over the wheels, but I was just about to go downhill, so I went really far up and over and down, probably a good 6-7 feet, and I bounced, and I knocked the wind out of myself, bruised my ribs. Couldn't speak, move, nothing. It was just, you couldn't breathe. Just
Matt Rossmeyer explained it. I remember I saw this yesterday too, but I couldn't remember what it was. But Matt Rossmeyer in the chat remembers because his leg got hung up on Braun's shoulder as he bounced off. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
so he didn't get his arms out.
Watching it here too, because I just played it back, and you can see him.
Imagine that you're writing him off TV, and then he literally is hurt. On top of that,
because I mean the way he bounced there was just so brutal.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh, his leg was on the back of his neck. He's right.
Yeah.
His leg got caught on the back. It
gets tripped up as he comes down. And
hearing the high pitch, Jesus, kind of in the background. I'm sorry, it broke me, but hopefully Ricochet recovers from that. But Do you think he's going to go to the independent circuit, or do you see him going right to AEW? What do you think's going forward?
I think he's going to do both. I said this earlier. I think he's going to, he's going to wrestle independents for a little bit. Then he'll appear in AEW, and I think AEW will like sort of loosely sign him, 80,000, whatever, 100,000, whatever they want to do. And he's sort of on the indies a lot still. I think he wants to just kind of do anything, do a Dynamite once a week, maybe a pay-per-view, and then do appearances as he wants, and that's it. He'll have this kind of cruise control thing, and I think he can probably make a couple $100,000, probably $250,000 for the year, wrestling on his own. With a AEW contract of $100,000 and possibly making $100,000 to $150,000 on the independent scene and appearing in New Japan and shit like that, and whatever he wants to go. So all that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the numbers 100%. No money all the way I do, but
no. But if you look at like Matt Cardona, I mean, he's pretty much the baseline for what you can do on the independents at this current time.
I would say
he's
Matt
doing
Cardona.
Great for himself.
Matt Cardona has the better mic skills and the promotional stuff. I think, unfortunately for Ricochet, one of his issues is he's really only got the idea of Ricochet or Prince Puma, and that aura and his in-ring thing is what's going to sell tickets. Do you want to see Ricochet, Prince Puma? Like, this is going to be crazy, or whatever he goes by. But he's not great on the mic, and he's not doing all these gimmicky, like, I'm going to be the champion god or action figure legend or whatever. Everything that, Zack Ryder can do a million different things, except for that name, Matt Cardona sucks dick. He should have called himself Biv Raiden. But I'm going to grab my coffee real quick, Jake. I'll be right there. By the way, the Celtics are winning 73-65.
Well,
even without Porzingis.
I'll mention again when you get back, but Cody Rhodes went to NXT.
Saw it.
He gave away his dashing mask. We saw it. Then he goes ahead and he announces a 25-man battle royal. That's going to be great. And it was just good to see Cody do a mini AEW reunion. That was funny with Shawn Spears, showing up first, and then we had all ego Ethan Page and Lexis King. So it was cool to see everybody there together at once. I was like, oh, that is something. And I was glad they at least acknowledged it. It was a fun little wink and a nod to where they had been previously. And it really speaks to the mindset of what AEW fans wanted out of Cody. It's not so much they wanted him to be heel. Eventually, we all did. We kind of was like, maybe he'll turn heel, and he was refusing to, and it really felt like a John Cena moment all over again. The fans are booing you as a face. It's not working. Even though you're going out and you're being the Make-A-Wish guy, that's not who we want you to be as fans. And, in WWE, he can be this super face, and it really behooves him. He's in a great moment. He is that guy to put on a pedestal. He is the next John Cena as the uber baby face, the ultimate guy to go ahead and hang your hat on. So I don't blame the company for going ahead and really putting all their money into Cody. And we see him down in NXT making announcements and whatnot. We see him going ahead and being the best guy he can be by buying Soft Ground Wrestling in Uganda, a wrestling ring. So I guess he donated one to them. He said, one thing we can universally bond on is our love for pro wrestling. He said, with that said, you guys need a proper wrestling ring. As I mentioned before to Joe, we saw the Maximum Male Models go ahead and head over that way, Mansoor and Mace. And they wrestled there and won their tag titles. And you're literally wrestling on soft ground, and it's a big mud pit with what they've now turned into turnbuckles and rings. It's got ropes. So that's their ring, and it's all on the dirt. And that's what they were doing in Uganda. And he went ahead, and even though he's going to face AJ Styles this weekend at Clash in the Castle in an I Quit match, Cody had time to go ahead and donate these guys a ring. And it was one of those things like, damn, this is incredible, because he didn't do it during the peak of their fame when they were really like trending, so to get something back for himself, he waited until, it would mean the most. And it certainly shows. So I'm happy to see these guys get a ring. I can't wait to see what they can do with it, and go ahead and see what kind of content they put out, because a lot of independent talent are making their way to Uganda, which you never thought possible. And they're having these, great life affirming trips while they're seeing, all these people impoverished, and they kind of puts things in perspective, I guess. But Rhodes said, "It's on him. My gift to you. The wrestling business has literally given me everything in my life that I could possibly dream of, and I would just like to give something back to you guys. Welcome you officially into this big wide world of pro wrestling. Not sports entertainment, but pro wrestling." So I'm very happy. The smile is genuine. Cody always brings a smile to my face. And, he's kind of commenting on what The Rock gave him, and it's curious to see, what we're going to make of it. He said, it's highly suspected that what The Rock took in my hand the day after WrestleMania is something that I had given him the night before. And a lot of people think, the WrestleMania XL commemorative watch with the logo and the custom dial, and for him, a few extra links because he's got a big boy wrist. He said, in that return of said item, I don't want to use the word trouble, but it spells something brewing in the future. I don't know with his schedule if he's ever going to come back, but I do believe he will, and I believe he'll come looking for me, and I will be right where he left me. So I don't know if he's confirming that it's the watch or if he's just saying that, hey, this is what everyone is suspecting, and I'm just commenting on it. Kind of goes both ways, but tends to make sense. First people thought it was a bead for the family necklace that Roman had carried. Then they said, oh no, it's not something to do with the head of the table. It would be the watch that he gave, and knowing how important watches are to Cody. And I also wanted to tell Joe that, believe it or not, it is the real watch from the pawn shop that Dusty Rhodes pawned. So I guess Conrad Thompson, he loves watches. He's obsessed with him. That's his thing. He tracked it down. He found out it is the watch, down to the serial number and everything. So when they found the watch using the serial number, Rhodes confirmed that was actually true. They have a photo of Dusty with it with the same serial number. So lo and behold, he said, I think that they might have used my mom in this too because they had it quite some time. But he said, I'll tell you this, even if it wasn't the watch, to me it was. You know what I mean? I'd seen the thing. I'd known that thing. No questions needed to be asked. I also thought, oh, man, I hope there's no strings attached to this. Hey, be a good champion for us. So it was fun to hear Cody joke around a bit. But going back, WrestleMania 40, he didn't think that, he said, I believe they thought I was going to beat Roman originally at WrestleMania 39. And then, there's a third party who is well known to wrestling fans. And that's, something can happen. So I think he's referring to The Rock there. Kind of makes sense. But, Cody really said that he's never seen anything like it when he received the watch. He said, when I watched that video, I've watched it many times now, me getting the watch, it seems like my dad was in the room. You could just see him. So I'm excited to see what they do going forward. Jarrett said The Rock gave Cody a lighter. I think the watch makes sense because The Rock goes ahead and says to him, you already broke my heart. Don't do it again. And that would be a memento talking about WrestleMania, meaning you broke my heart by beating Roman. Don't do it again. And he would know what it was by feeling the watch in his hand. That certainly makes sense. It looked a little bit small to fit like that, but it could have just been the watch itself, not the band and the links. That is possible. So Cody says, I don't want to use the word trouble, but spell something brewing in the future. I don't know what The Rock's schedule, if he's ever going to come back, but I do believe he will. And I believe he'll come looking for me, and I'll be right where I left. He left me. So we'll see what happens. But I'm intrigued to see, going forward, what comes of Cody Rhodes' story. I mean, do we see him face The Rock at SummerSlam, Mania? There's a lot to be discussed. As far as AEW goes tonight, they went ahead and started off the broadcast, opening right away with some big action. So we saw the Elite come out after they interrupted Sir Strickland already in the ring. He's talking about how he's going to beat Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. And Okada starts off on the mic saying, no, it's my house, bitch. And that's when you hear the Elite go on, talking and talking. And that's finally when Christopher Daniels goes ahead and says, hey, the Acclaim came out to interrupt and kind of save Swerve.
Fuck.
And, they want Swerve to be one of their teammates in the Blood and Guts match.
They need a black
challenged everyone to. So they wanted to have Swerve on their team to be their fifth man in the Blood and Guts match. But that's not the case. Swerve refused, and the Acclaim came out with daddy-ass Billy Gunn and they saved the day. And now you get Daniels coming out. He says, Perry, you're going to be a match right now with Dustin Rhodes. We get that match, and it's a good match, standard Dustin and Perry match, really, you know. And 10 minutes, okay, Jack Perry wins, and he qualifies for the Forbidden Door ladder match for the vacant TNT Championship.
Does Dustin have to bleed every match?
Yes, it's a Cody Rhodes, Rhodes name requirement. Oh, and really quick, Joe, while you were gone, that was the watch that his dad had. They verified by the serial number. So the watch that they gave him at WrestleMania, gave to Cody, that was his dad's watch. And I guess this is something that Conrad Thompson was working on for a long time. He loves watches. That's his thing. That's his hobby. And I guess he had been researching and tracking this down for some time. He was going basically from owner to owner to owner, and then he found the exact watch, and they verified it with the serial number. Cody didn't believe it was the real watch when he got it. He thought it was like a replica or, another one, just not the original. And then when he really found, he said it didn't matter that it wasn't the original because that was my dad's watch regardless. And when he actually saw that it was really his watch, he was been absolutely blown away. So that's a really cool thing. And I said that, AEW fans had a hard time with Cody. They wanted him to be a heel, or at least not a sports entertainment babyface. If he was going to be a babyface, they wanted him to have some grit, and that's not what we really got. Cody solved racism. He stopped Shaq and, gave Jade a career, but he didn't want to turn heel, and the fans kind of felt resented by him because of it. He wanted to continue doing the Make-A-Wish style version of himself, a la John Cena. But I said in WWE, Cody gets to be that ultimate babyface and never gets questioned. I mean, that he can come out and cry constantly, and people are still rooting for him. One of the things he just did, though, he donated a wrestling ring, to the Uganda soft ground wrestling promotion I was telling you about. So now they're no longer going to be fighting in the dirt. Now they're going to actually have a wrestling ring out there to compete in. I thought that was pretty badass. Regardless, though.
My bad.
Don't you lie on me. You still muted.
I dropped my headphones. I think you said something to me right as I dropped my headphones.
Hey, it works out. But yeah, they donated a ring, so Cody's sending the Soft Ground Wrestling Uganda guys an actual wrestling ring. That's awesome. And they're going to have more people from the independents coming out there. So
they're going to send a wrestling ring to Uganda?
Yeah, to the Soft Ground Wrestling guys.
Send Brandy down there and let him run a train.
Well, I guess Cody is going to make a trip out there eventually. So that's one of the things they're building towards. But these guys have done some pretty great things, and you can look it up on YouTube. It's incredible with the community they built off of just wrestling in the dirt. They set up 4 turnbuckles and made ropes into a square, and that's been their ring forever. So now, after the fervor kind of died down about them, after the Maximum Male Models went out there, Cody didn't do it at the height of their internet buzz and craze. He went ahead and just kind of did this, and then now that it got reported, he's making comments about it, but it wasn't something he was seeking attention for. And I'm saying Cody just more being the baby face. So as far as Edge goes, surgery went well, but it also is kind of affecting his Achilles tear that he had rehab through. And he's like, I'm 50. I know it's in front of me. The doc says it was success and my bones are healthy, but we'll see. It's going to be hard. So he's trying to be optimistic, but
it's going to take him a year to get back so he can wrestle 1, 2, or 3 matches. Retarded.
Absolutely.
But,
we started off Dynamite with the Elite issuing a challenge for Blood and Guts. So they're on the June 12th episode. They went ahead tonight and said, hey, let's kick it off in the worst way possible with the Elite. Now, it could have been worse with Jericho, but they bring the Elite out. Like I said, they interrupt Swerve.
Wait, did you just go through the show and go? Are we going through it again?
Nope, we were just starting off when you lost your headphones.
Oh, so. I thought you went through the whole show already. Jesus. Okay.
Not yet. No.
What a fucker.
Nope. Like I said, we had Dustin Rhodes and Jack Perry. Then we led into Roosh versus Don Russman, minute-and-a-half match. He hit him with bull's horns. Who gives a shit? MJF saved the day as a face. Made no sense. Then we got Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Orange Cassidy. I was going to write this match off, taking on Takeshita,
good promo.
Strong, and
Briscoe,
Fletcher.
Jake's promo, the Briscoe promo before the match, that was good.
Yeah,
he was kind of whacked out of his mind.
Everybody up. He's usually really good on the mic, so I was happy for that. And he hyped up his partners in Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly. Orange Cassidy didn't sound like a total doofus either. So But they went ahead and they had a badass match. They gave them quite a bit of time, and it was impressive. They got about 13 minutes. The crowd even chanted, "This is awesome," before Fletcher got the pile driver on Briscoe and pinned him. So that was a not so great outcome for the heels to win over the faces, but to be expected, especially with Takeshita right now. He's on a tear. Then we went ahead and what did we have next? Oh, Samoa Joe and Hook took on the Premier Athletes. Felt like a waste. 2-minute match ended up being a total squash. Then we went ahead and set up the Mercedes Zeusis match. Was a good match, as we said, one of the best she's had so far. I mean, her and Willow was good, but I don't feel like it ever really got into that next gear. This one was decent, though. It was entertaining, and she hit the Moneymaker finisher to get the pin. And then we had to deal with Jericho. Big Bill's out there. And then guess who interrupts? Private Party, Joe. Friggin' Private Party. They're the faces. They're going to come out and they're going to attack Jericho and clear the ring. So now we're going to have Jericho and Big Bill taking on Private Party. I didn't even know. I thought Private Party were fired. I thought they were already out of the company. I'm not trying to sound funny either. I legitimately heard them. Private Party. I was like, did they rehire them? I thought they were gone.
I knew they weren't gone, but I'm glad that they weren't. I'm glad that they aren't under the Jericho learning tree, because I was worried that they were going to join Jericho and another white guy was going to ruin this team even further. They need to dive. They either need to go back to the way they were when they first got signed, or they need to dive into this gimmick of him going, like they need to bring that on, like, you know what I mean, like, and call themselves like the Orgasmos or something, like, I don't know, and do something weird like that. Because otherwise they're just boring, and you got Chris Jericho, who right now is really boring, and he's in there with Private Party, who is really boring. So there's two really boring people, you know, in the ring at this time, and so where's it gonna go? I mean, Big Bill might be the most interesting fuck out of anybody. And by the way, Big Bill was the one that was gonna light the fire when what's his face was up on top, and he went, I mean, so like that's the only thing that I liked was, hey, it's like a reunion from that moment where he went, because that was great. I mean, that's your career. Can you believe that? In my opinion,
that's all you've done.
Yeah, if you ever bring up Private Party in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, the only thing I'll think about Private Party is they were pretty decent, had a lot of upside, and then they joined Matt Hardy and they became like horrible.
Total jokes.
But
yeah,
I'll never forget this. Like, so that's the most memorable thing the Private Party's ever done is this.
Yeah.
I like that, but that's what it is. Like, I don't know what
a lot
to
of
tell
squashes tonight too, Joe. We had Garcia take on Kamaroto.
Would you call me?
And we minute 10, you know, just like, come on. Yeah, I get they're putting over Garcia, but this was like a really quick squash win. And then we went ahead and had Pac go ahead and he made a little speech. Don't give a shit. Sorry. And then we got Will Ospreay taking on Rey Fenix. Oh, we also had Bullet Club Gold challenge the House of Black. And it was funny. They turned the lights off. They're like, oh, we're so scared. So they basically made fun of him for always doing the blackout. But we had the AEW International Championship match. Ospreay, Fenix, good back and forth. Obviously, Ospreay retains. That was it. I mean, it was a decent match, but nothing to write home about. Nothing like I would really expect from Ospreay and Fenix. I really thought that they were going to have this huge, big fight match, but instead it just was like this quick little whatever.
You know what the big fight is, really, Jake? Do you know what the real big fight is? It was on Twitter. And I'm not talking about some social media squabble. I'm talking about Trump facing down with Logan Paul. Look at this, everybody.
Look at this.
Yo, I'm scared.
I just gave him a hug. He looks like me when I was 20.
Yo.
I mean,
you just need Nick Rekieta holding the belt, and we got this fucking going.
How do you not? I mean, you gotta love it.
Enough Coke for everybody. Holy Jesus, Joe! You know how many people were pissed off because of that too? It's hilarious.
A lot of people celebrating or pissed off, which is, hell, I mean, good.
The usual now. I mean, I wonder how Sexy Red feels.
Why is Cornette mad? Why isn't Cornette like, oh yeah, he's a heel, and I hate, and you know, Cornette thinks Trump is a bad guy. And
because this wasn't on WWE TV, this was Logan in private, so he's supporting Trump, and that's the issue.
Well,
he
public.
hates Trump so fervently that it basically, almost as much as he hates, douchebag shithead. So, bro.
And I can't even play the clip of Cornette flipping out because he'll strike me.
No, I know.
So I can't even review Cornette clips, because he's.
I don't want to say VR's name. If you say it 3 times, it's like Beetlejuice. He appears, bro. So we don't need that. He's been on Outta Nowhere before. We don't need him showing back up.
That was weird. He came on out of nowhere. It was very weird.
Exactly.
I mean, Vince Russo came on out of nowhere.
We had quite a few many famous people on here. Ryback was on.
We've had Ryback here. We've had a lot of people.
Thunder Rosa.
On Out of Nowhere, I don't remember all the names. Thunder
Rosa we had on here. Yeah. Cornette and VR, bro.
Vince Russo, yeah. Cornette was here. I mean, was he on?
Don't careful. You can only say it 2 more times. He's going to appear. Don't
say that. Rhymes with the Corvette. We'll call him Corvette.
There we go. I got to be safe.
Corvette was on the show. Let's see if there are any donations and play them if there are any. Let's see. Here's one.
How Sexyy Red feels about that.
Red, what a whore.
$9 for a fuck.
Play that video in a minute. You got Sexyy Red's arrest. D. Welsh loves wiener. Make it explode. Wow.
AEW is almost as gay as D. Welsh.
Ooh, wow. AEW almost as gay as D. Welsh. D. Welsh loves wiener with that $9. And shout out to Ghost from the Coast earlier today in my midday stream. He dropped $150. Ghost is a beast. D. Welsh loves wiener. I don't think that's D. Welsh. I'm going to bet right now that is not D. Welsh donating. If you guys want to donate to the show, super chats are on, become a member, all that bullshit, or at the top of the chat, pinned to the top and in the description box down below. Streamlabs link is there for you to donate. If you've never donated before, then you have to donate. Okay, it's like Fight Club tonight. It's $1 at least. No, I'm just kidding. But no, if you want to donate, the link is up top, or you can just click the like button. How many likes do we have? We got to have 100. We got 200 people here. And
everybody knows the first rule of the Fight Club.
What's
you
that?
You donate to Joe Cronin.
That's right. That's the first rule.
That's also the second and third rule.
Imagine if all the new people dropped $1. I mean, come on. You've never done it before. Pull out that credit card. You never done it before? Try it. You might like it, or you might regret it the next morning.
1, 2, and 3. You don't want to go to rule 4.
You'll either love it or regret it. Either way. Sexyy Red regrets a lot of things.
Rule 4 is like rule 34.
Right. I almost want to order a Celsius, but I'm not. I can't do it.
I'm like, this is my 6 energy drink.
I'm so tired, dude.
Lately. Ever since I got all those cases for nothing, it was like, hey, sure, yeah, I'll take them. I've just been living off of energy drinks.
You're gonna kill somebody. I mean, cyanide.
Or myself.
I think that I just last couple of weeks, I was tired also on Out of Nowhere, and then I drank a Celsius. And it gave me an hour and a half of life. It was crazy. And fire, too. I remember I started the show tired, and within 15 minutes into the show, I became nuts. And it was all because of Celsius. So I give him credit, man. It may take some years off my life, but yeah, I was awake.
Yeah, Sexyy Red getting arrested. So she was in New Jersey heading to NXT Battleground. To Vegas, and she went ahead, and cops say Saturday morning at Newark Liberty International Airport, she said her and people she was with got into a fight with another group, and TMZ Hip Hop Now has access to surveillance footage, and you can see a few dudes kind of jump in the frame, and then all of a sudden Sexyy Red comes in holding one of the turnstile gigantic stands. And she wants to use that as a weapon before falling on her ass and losing her shoe.
You can tell she's seen other airport fights before because she knew to go for that. She's like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And, you see airport security trying to wrangle people after a while, So the cops showed up and arrested a few individuals, including Sexyy Red.
So it's like Sloppy Red here.
Then she also put out a statement saying to all the people that were in the altercation at the airport, please DM me so I can replace your phone.
Oh,
So
really?
she is apologizing, and she said Sexyy Red gets out of jail after hanging out with Chief Keef, and she went ahead and said that she would go ahead and fix the people's phones that broke in the altercation.
And then the people's lawyers were like, no, you could sue her.
Well, apparently she's got a good attitude about it, and we'll see
That's
what
good.
happens going further. I don't know if there's any court date or anything about it yet. I've checked through TMZ. I don't see anything else. So
Yeah, shit happens. I'll tell you something even more exciting. I told you I was watching that Karen Reed case today.
yes,
One of there's so many glorious things that have come out because basically all the police officers who are maybe possibly corrupt and all that, all their private DMs and messages to each other are coming out, and it's like them talking about the suspect's woman's like pussy, and also like one of the cops was with another cop who he said he didn't know the guy. He's like, we didn't know each other really. We worked together, but nothing that whatever. Well, not only did they know each other, and not only
they absolutely knew each other, but like
they hung out,
the evidence shows,
and they got hammered, and the other guy left his gun in the cop's car and his badge.
Yeah.
And they're texting like, "Did you leave my gun in my car last night?" Like, and then he's like, "Well, we weren't drinking or whatever." You know, so it's like I wasn't drinking, and I don't know this guy. And then it was like, "Well, wait, you've hung out with him several times, yeah? Oh, wait, you guys were out drinking? You guys were out drinking that night, yeah? Well, I mean, we had a couple drinks at dinner."
Not drinking, you know,
And
just a couple of drinks. We weren't drinking. By the way, please check your Twitter for the other Sexyy Red video I sent you with Shawn
Michaels. This is a better one. Okay. Oh no, that's the one I played. I played the
no. The one with her as the chef. Or him as a
okay,
chef.
that's another. There's 5 of
You
them.
haven't seen. There's so many,
dude.
They just keep coming out.
Wait,
it's got Jordan Grayson
on Twitter
as well.
You sent that
on
Twitter?
Facebook. Sorry.
Oh,
it's on Twitter. But
yeah, I can't believe how many videos she made with Shawn Michaels.
On Twitter yet. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing, because you see him in a chef's hat, and I'm like, I guess he's ready to cook. Let him cook.
It's definitely weird that, like, I mean, you know, Shawn has kids and a wife and all these things for years, but like, does he ever see them? Like, he's just always in WWE.
I don't know if they live down in Florida or if they're just, I don't know what's the deal, but I know with him being in charge of NXT, he's forever down in the Florida Performance Center.
He's performing with Sexyy Red.
A lot more than we let on.
Yeah, I saw this. This is weird. And Shawn's, we noticed this in the other Shawn Michaels videos, but his legs are so like bow-legged or whatever now that he looks.
Yeah.
You're like,
between
damn.
The crossed eye, he's looking like me.
Yeah, he looks like an old fucking like man.
I can't believe she got her ear ripped out of her ear too.
I saw that. Yeah.
I got 2 coming in hot.
NXT Battleground. 5 out of 5-star meals. Mwah.
This is so cringy.
And then he put his finger in her asshole and her mouth.
Order up. I got 2 coming in hot.
I actually think Shawn's like the worst of the 3 of them, like, because they were like, okay, and then Shawn's like, okay.
How many times did they rehearse that too?
NXT Battleground. 5 out of 5-star meals.
Look at how bow-legged, like you said. And so, like, Shawn, so you're gonna go ahead and be in a chef's hat, and you think about it, one of them had to say, "Hey, here's my idea." Sexyy Red had to bring that cash with her. It didn't look like prop cash.
No.
So she had to bring a shit ton of bills with her just to go ahead and film TikToks with.
That'll get you in trouble, man. You can't carry more than, I think it's $5,000 or $10,000 or something. They'll like confiscate it.
Stacks of cash she's always got with
Look
her,
it up.
so.
I swear to God, they'll confiscate that.
Oh no,
shit.
I believe you. I'm just saying, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's rough.
Joe, really quick, we got Clash at the Castle this upcoming weekend, and on our way there this past Tuesday night, NXT went ahead and they are down a little bit, but they got 718,000 viewers, so it's down only about 50,000, 768 the week before, but still holding strong in the demo at a 0.22, so they were equal to last week. And we also went ahead and saw Raw received... Where is it here? Sorry, I lost my page. 1.679 million. So they went ahead, the 1.609. So last week was 1.679. So they lost about 70,000 fans. Again, not bad. The demo held strong. And unfortunately, Collision did not do great. So they averaged 388,000 viewers. That's 10,000 more than the week before, but still under the 400K that they're trying to break away from. And Rampage did not even track up to the point where it matters. So,
wow.
CM Punk did, however, sign with a talent agency. If anybody gives a damn, I'm not sure that anybody cares at this point. But
maybe they're going to try to work him into like cartoons, voiceovers, and little movie appearances. I don't know.
I think so. We'll see what happens.
Commercials.
And the last of my little rapid fire is former TNA executive Scott D'Amore is still being paid by Anthem. So he's unable to work for any other companies. There is a non-complete in place. Then we had Rhino go ahead and basically
I thought they got rid of non-competes.
It's basically, so the way it works here is it's not a non-compete. It's that they're notifying you that you have this many days until you're fired. So essentially you are fired, but they didn't fire you yet fully, if that makes sense.
My God.
They give you a 90-day notice that you're going to be terminated in 90 days. So for the next 90 days,
so he's still actually under contract.
Yes, that's why.
Different.
So you're still under contract, but it's essentially a non-compete without being a non-compete. If that makes sense.
Right. Because
so
they can
can't go anywhere, but it really is a non-compete, but it's not. They skirt around it now by saying you're fired in 90 days, where this is your notice. So now you can't go anywhere for 90 days because you're still working for that company. They're just letting you know you're done in the end of the 3 months. So basically you're fired on that day, but not legally.
Hey, okay.
Former creative team member Artie Evans is now working for AEW. So he worked Saturday's Collision and he helped out tonight at AEW Dynamite. So if that's the case, fuck him.
It worked really well, I'll tell you.
Worked great, yeah, tonight without a fucking shadow of a doubt. Again, also like I said though, WWE Clash at the Castle. We have 4 matches announced. So we have Damian Priest taking on Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Judgment Day members are banned from ringside. Do you think CM Punk gets involved? Do we see Drew McIntyre win? What happens? What do you think, Joe?
I mean, the CM Punk thing is so obvious now that it almost feels wrong to happen. But because why? Like, it's just so obvious. I almost wonder if you want Drew to win. And then
I feel like Drew should win here, but Damian is such a new champion. Will it hurt him? I don't know, because they can have Damian go ahead and go back and try and get the belt back and work a program until SummerSlam. That could work well if they stick with it, but it feels like really all sights are set on Punk, so this is just a stepping stone. And I think Damian Priest is going to be the speed bump instead.
Wait a minute. You think that?
I think Damian Priest is going to lose. McIntyre will get the belt. I can't see him leaving Glasgow, Scotland, his home turf, without the title in his hands.
I think it would be great. It'd be so good for him to have that belt and then Punk to dive in the ring and attack him while he's got the belt and then go.
Yeah, that would then go to dark. That would be great, and the fans would go nuts for that. I don't want to see Punk cost Priest. I don't want to see any. It would suck to see Priest lose clean, but then again, would it? Because he's had a few really good title defenses, and if it's a clean match, hey, good on you. And he won by having the money in the bank briefcase. So he can always say, I'm going for that again. There's still stuff they can do with Priest if he loses the title. But I think McIntyre will win. I want him to win. I want to see that reaction of him holding the belt up with that crowd.
Nice.
Shit bomb.
Oh, shit.
Tonight's fun fact, between Nick Cannon and Mark Briscoe, they have fathered 19 children.
Really? What the hell?
Nick Cannon's got, 17 of them alone?
Wait, what?
I said Nick Cannon's got, 17 kids by himself?
Right. Well, and by the way, the Mavericks are coming back in the Celtics game. The Celtics had a 21-point lead, and the Mavericks have come back. So the Mavericks could hold on here. I actually picked the Celtics in 5, so I definitely need the Celtics to win this.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe has 7 kids, I think, 6 or 7, and then
Jesus,
Nick Cannon has 11 or 12, so it's 19 total. So it's either 6 or 7 and 11 or 12. I know it's in that range.
Oh my God!
But yeah, Mark's got 7 or 6 kids. It's crazy.
I don't want to do math. Like, I mean, oh shit! Oh shit! Jake, you're back.
Guess who's back? Jake is back.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Jake is back. Grab your banana, peel it down and pretend it's a nutsack and lick it up because Jake is back. Yeah, stay sexy. Stay sexy. You gotta stay sexy. Yo, sex me, sex me, sex me, sex me. Stay sexy. Just sex me. Jake is back.
Wrestling all around had been pretty fucking boring since Mania.
Right.
I mean, Backlash was decent, but I feel like they really could have capitalized on that momentum and they kinda fumbled. Whatever, who fucking cares, lol.
I don't think they fumbled, Joe. I just don't think it was a home run, mixing my sports there. But I don't think it was anywhere near that. They delivered, but I don't think they failed us as fans. It just hasn't been on the level of what we got in the build to Mania, which I don't think is the worst thing either, because it's still enjoyable. It doesn't have the same must-see TV feel. I think they'll get that on the way to...
Again, they didn't capitalize on all the hype, Jake. It's like, why don't they go crazy and go into it?
I agree.
But, oh, my God.
I fail to understand some of it, but I don't think they failed. I just don't think they did as well as they could have.
I don't know if they failed, but they definitely missed.
They definitely missed the mark. They could have come out a lot stronger with bigger matches. And I mean, Backlash was fun.
Oh, my
going
God.
into it felt just like a house show, and the crowd is what made that memorable.
Jake, this referee in the NBA game tonight looks like Black Joe Rogan.
He really does. I thought it was Joe Rogan with a filter on it first.
Dude, Joe Rogan's like an NBA.
I was just going to say to you, who photoshopped Joe Rogan? And then you told me that. I was like,
that is so bizarre. What the hell, dude?
Say, he wouldn't have gotten a podcast deal with Sirius if that was the case.
That is so weird. What was that?
That was Glasses Dog.
That guy is Rogan, dude. That guy's Black Ogan.
Excuse me, I said 4 matches. I meant to say 5. Math is not my strong suit, but
Huge Boner.
Not lately.
Thank you, Huge Boner, for the $24. It's the biggest dono of the stream.
Sexy. So then we have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, the women's champs, taking on Alba Fire and Isla Dawn against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in a triple threat for the women's tag titles. If Cargill and Bianca Belair don't retain, then it's going to be because they end up splitting up in this match. But I can see them still holding on to it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Jade, I feel like Jade and Bianca should probably hold on to those belts, I think, for a while, until I would go to SummerSlam with the belts and then have the two turn on each other, and then they have a rivalry at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that seems like a time to build that. So hopefully they don't do the split here. I hope they just continue to win, defend. That's what I want. So we are in agreement there. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. I want to see Chad beat Sami. I really do. Chad has been great with this heel run. I like what he's doing. I mean, they certainly have a couple ways they can go because of Otis. So Otis can go, heel or face. He could side with Chad or Sami. I mean, he could still stay with Chad, help Chad win, and then Sami could have a feud with Otis, and then that's when Otis can turn on Chad. Certainly, I mean, there's a bunch of possibilities, but really, I think no matter what, it walks away with Gable being the winner here. He needs the belt. If they don't have him win the belt here and it's a clean loss, then he's done. He already lost multiple, clean losses over and over.
Give me that ladder match, Jake. Give me that one-on-one.
Even if he cheats to win, I think we're getting... Maybe later, down the line.
Oh, my God.
A SummerSlam ladder match, that would be great.
Yes,
but
I want
for
that
this,
belt
I
hung.
think Chad wins.
Can you imagine Gable and Sami in a ladder match for that belt? That would be... I think that
Sammy's
could be really
highlight
good.
reel in ROH forever involves a ladder. So,
yeah,
absolutely. El Generico was not afraid to go crashing into those damn things. But yeah, again, we agree. Gable should win the title here and then move on to them feuding for it. And Sami can take it back at SummerSlam, or even if he loses, hell, as long as they have a killer match. Then we have Bayley taking on Piper Niven. So really, Piper just feels like a stand-in for Chelsea Green. And this one really feels forgettable. So Bayley will be victorious, and it'll probably be a decent match, but nothing to write home about.
Yeah. I don't care about it.
Bayley should retain. She's got the WWE Women's title, and I think it's going to stay that way for a bit.
Bayley bores the hell out of me. I don't even care what she does.
Going into Mania, it was okay because they started to address some of
that was okay.
Hey, you were just a heel, now you're a face. What's going on? And they made her seem like, oh, good, she's got some cool.
Didn't
motivation.
she have one of the best matches at Mania?
It was damn good,
Yeah.
And then nothing. So her and Io tore the fucking house down. And
have you seen Asuka? She tore her leg off.
Asuka did.
Poor
beat
Asuka,
herself
dude. She
up,
looks like
so.
shit. She's gonna be done for a long time, it looks like.
Then the other co-main event, Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, taking on AJ Styles. AJ going after him again in an I Quit match. So these two were put on hold due to the Saudi prince wanting Logan Paul to face Cody Rhodes. We got that match. Cody was victorious. Now AJ went to retire, and he pulled the old Salmon Colt Mark Henry maneuver where, guess what? Yeah, I'm not done yet, you fool. They attack him. They sold that really well, especially with the OC being there. People were emotional. They made Cody cry again. It all worked. I didn't so buy it, but I did enjoy it. I think Cody obviously retains here. Thing is, I don't know if he should. It's almost better to have Cody without the title chasing. But
what are they doing? Like, why? He carries the thing out there like a baby and doesn't do anything. Why don't they do something with Cody Rhodes? This is exactly what everybody, Jake, how many people were out there saying, this is what's going to happen because it always happens? And we're like, well, we know that. Please, they're not going to let the Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, thing happen with Cody, right? Because he's already, sometimes can be a little boring when he's a face.
Already on that way. And the reason that Cody works is when you have to believe in him as an underdog against a great heel. That's why The Rock and Roman, it was two great heels. So you were like, oh, we got the final boss, and The Rock even beat him, so you still got the victory hanging over. So what happens later? Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of what ifs. But for right now, their biggest issue was they had no one ready-made for him to go up against. They were so busy building the Mania that no one looked past. So they didn't have anyone ready. It could have been Punk. It could have been Drew. It could have been, but they didn't have anybody go right into the role going against Cody, and no one really fit. So they threw in AJ, and it's like, oh, they're going to have a great match at the show, but this feels like predictably boring. I mean, most of the Cody stuff is predictable, but this really, all right, the show was great because of the audience in France. They made that pay-per-view what it was. If it wasn't for them, it would certainly be nothing great. It was a good show, but they made it memorable. Here's the thing. Cody, again, takes on Logan. Why? It's just another shoe-in, basically. Oh, the heel of the week. Now we're back to AJ, but it doesn't feel like, he's a real threat to the title. Again, It's just another heel of the week, another Saturday morning cartoon, who's the ghost this time in Scooby-Doo. So they need to build up some people as credible, lethal freaking heels. And what makes me curious too is you have Solo and the Bloodline on that side really just beating the shit out of people they felt wronged him, I guess. But why is Solo not immediately going after Cody? Cody fucked up Rowan, he ruined the Bloodline, like all these different things. I don't understand why they're not targeting Cody to begin with, and how Solo Sikoa was not the first feud that you had.
I got to be honest, I'm completely uninterested in the Bloodline.
I cared a little bit in the beginning, and then they brought in...
I don't care about Sikoa and
Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, and I'm like, all right. And now it's just dragging, and they're doing the stuff with Paul and Owens. And
it's turning into the NWO during the bad time of NWO.
Yeah, where they just should have let it go, and it didn't. They should have just kept the Bloodline out of everybody's mouth, had Solo keep wrecking people, trying to go for the title. Then eventually when Roman comes back, there could be a fight for power quickly, and that's when Solo brings in his hired goons. That's when you get the Gods of Destiny. Until then, or Guardians, whatever the hell it is. Until then, it feels like a waste to have these guys going around roughshod on everybody, beating up, making people bleed, and just going nowhere.
I'm completely uninterested. It's weird. I don't care.
Exactly. I don't feel like Raw or SmackDown has to be must-see right now. But yet, when we were on our way to Mania, I didn't miss for a second. I watched Raw this morning, 2 days later. It wasn't like, oh, I have to tune in. Same thing with SmackDown. I catch the recap because usually that one especially doesn't have really anything going on right now. So
you know what I think?
I'm excited for Clash of the Castle, but with there being a short card, a lot of what they have a problem with is because they only have those 5 matches, all of their focus goes into those 5 matches and whatever they're going to do. So really all the mid-card and tag and all that stuff especially falls to the wayside for these smaller shows. What are you thinking?
I want a Pit of Spikes match. So hear me out. You get 2 of the biggest guys, maybe in the company, like fattest, biggest, whatever. You cut a hole. Cut a hole in the middle of the ring. Or, if you don't do that, you surround the ring on the outside with nothing but thumbtacks nails, and spikes, whatever that, barbed wire, I don't know. And you put it all on the outside, and you have a pit of spikes match. And maybe you like remove the ropes potentially, or you don't remove the ropes, but the first person to go into the pit, obviously either loses, or the first person that goes in 2 out of 3
guys.
No, yeah, right. No, 2 out of 3. So you have three times. So if somebody falls into the pit more than like 3 times, once they fall in the pit twice, they've lost. So
like
best
the
of 3.
Mimosa match, but with just spikes of death.
But with spikes of death and carnage and barbed wire and shit. And I think that would
running
be
chainsaws and flamethrowers. Yeah,
right, because think of how
a
cool.
Pit of gasoline too at the bottom.
And Tony Khan, feel free to steal this, but I think it would be cool because then the guy falls out, he falls into all of it, and he's like, and he's overselling
or we
it.
can do like knee-high water with piranhas,
right?
With laser beams on their head.
Oh, that could be something you could do on the Jericho Cruise. I don't know if you could do that on the show, but
if anybody's
Jericho,
got the money to do it, it's Tony. I thought, but.
Yeah, well, Tony, listen up, bro. Listen to this fucking show already, Tony. God damn, you did before. Listen to this shit. Fatu and Cousins of Usos. Dude, at this point, every time I hear about another person that might be joining the Bloodline, I get actually angry. I don't give a shit.
Yo, Hikuleo's going to the new Bloodline with
what?
Solo and Jacob. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Hikuleo?
The current rumor is that Hikuleo will join Solo, and then Jacob Fatu will be the 4th for Roman and the Usos. So then we have our sides, 4 over there, Solo, Tama, and then Tonga, and then now Hikuleo, and then on that side it's both Usos, Roman, and Jacob Fatu is right. What at least is in the dirt sheets as of this week, thanks to Meltzer and a few others. So we'll see what comes of it, but I guess I would seem more logical that Fatu would join Solo instead of Roman, but I guess maybe they want him as a face on that side. I was thought that it would just been fine being 3-on-3. It didn't have to be 4-on-4, but whatever.
Celtics with a 6-point lead, 22 seconds left, and the Celtics reclaim the lead by 6. See
More
what
likely
happens.
If we get it, it'll be your Survivor Series, or because they already have elimination, or they can do it as the War Games. Is my thought. 4-on-4, add somebody 5-on-5. Excuse me. It seems like that's the plans. Excuse me as I die. Yeah, it seems like that's the plan going forward, at least according to those on the line. I'm not crazy about that, but we'll see how it plays out. I was happier with just Tonga being there, and now, whatever. Tam, excuse me, now you had Tongaloa. It's like, all right, we're going to keep going, adding more people. I don't know if we need to add anybody else, but we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, as far as AEW tonight, I know somebody in the chat asked before, was it good? It to me, it was just a miss. It's not anything that needs to be seen. You figure it's more build towards Forbidden Door, and for whatever reason, they keep making Shibata a cameraman when things are going on. So that's a bit perplexing. Maybe they are running out of contracted talent to actually run some of the stuff backstage. But hey, whatever. If they need Shibata to be on the camera, I guess it's supposed to be funny. I'm still not too sure, but yeah, the biggest miss of me tonight, for me, it would be probably Jericho's TV time segment. He's got this big talk show set. Him and Bill go on forever, and I don't know. You also have the Black Hangman, Brian Keith, in the ring. So however they turn Hangman black, Jericho would know. But having Private Party be the ones, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy. Wasn't it Isaiah that got belayed across the ring? I think that was the only thing I really remember besides the squeal. Jericho tried to take them down, and he's like, Private Party hasn't been winning a lot of matches. Your basics suck. I don't know who trained you. They weren't very good. Jericho says, I was trained by Stu Hart, and Owen taught me how to climb the ropes and whatever. So it just went nowhere. They kind of felt like they were bickering back and forth. Then Cassidy made the line saying Jericho's the Caitlin Clark of AEW. Oh, there we go. There's one to pop the crowd. Just felt silly in the moment. Didn't really feel effective. Yeah, basically I would go with Bullet Club Gold, Austin Colton and Juice Robinson backstage cutting a promo with the standout Jay White. And, they're talking about the 1-year anniversary of Collision this Saturday with House of Black going ahead and they're being challenged. So we'll see what happens. Trios action, they are still the belt holders there. So it was interesting to see if House of Black wins the titles back or what they're going to do. But I'm really happy that Juice Robinson's back because he was one of my favorites. Crazy Bastard is great in the ring. When FTR, Juice, and Jay went ahead and had that match, that tag match last year, it was almost an hour long, I remember, and just every minute of it was perfect. That was such a great fucking match. So good. Can't overstate that enough. And unfortunately, we don't get that kind of thing enough. So it really stood out and was very memorable. We'll see what happens with them going forward and what we get for tag teams, but I imagine eventually they're going to have to lose the trios belts. We're just going to have to see from who.
God, there's just too many belts. And the Celtics win 106-99. The Mavericks tried. This is going to be even more devastating to come all the way back and think you're back in it, and then you still lose anyway. And 3-0, 3-0. The Celtics next game could close it out. They got 4 chances. That's nuts. In the NBA Finals. But Jake, me and you are going to play some basketball. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no. Let me go to the donos real quick. Hang on 1 second. Let's see what we got. Oh, maybe we don't get anything. I'm sorry. My bad. Do we? I thought we had something, but maybe there is something.
So. It just hasn't come in yet.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Okay. By the way, my TikTok is blowing up in China. Chinese people think I'm Eminem, so it's crazy. No,
a couple of comments that I posted on YouTube keep getting like thousands of likes lately.
What?
That's weird. Yeah, just on random shit. It's just like, I guess it's weirdly timed, but
wow.
One of them's at like 4,000.
Come on out, you rapist!
Well, there it is.
That comes from.
It was Al Vale becoming a member. Al Vale, thank you so much, Al Vale, for being a member, dude. And
Al Vale 4.
Al Vale 4. That's right. I want to forget the number. Because otherwise, Al Vale, the original one from 1890, would be very upset.
And yeah, I get that Jacob Fatu is a real cousin, but I don't feel like that automatically. It's Uso's cousin. They need more. They're all related. At this
Shit
point.
bomb.
Does it really
What
make a
the
difference?
Bloodline really needs is vasectomies.
Oh
yeah. Stop producing, you bastards. That family tree is fucking massive.
They got to get rid of I literally dude, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a weird person, but I know that this is not necessarily rational, right? Like maybe this isn't even rational and maybe other people don't feel this way, but to me, I literally don't want to fucking see the Bloodline. What? Whoa! What the hell?
I'm still here.
You're still here, Jake. What is this? Oh my God!
All day. I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God! It's Z-Pain!
Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God! No!
Baby girl banana. I love you, Jake.
Damn, Z-Pain, I love you too, baby.
Lots of love from Z-Pain to Jake. Play the song. Whoa.
Yeah.
Brah. Jake, brah. Brah. Oh my God, let's play it. Play where? Oh God, I hate her. I hate that cunt, Cardi.
Drives me nuts.
He is the top dono of the stream now with the only bomb, so
Z-Pain. I'm still here. I don't know if that counts.
it does now. You're here.
God, I wasn't supposed to post that long, damn it.
Look at that. Boom.
Hot damn.
Z-Pain, you so heavy, Z-Pain. Oh my God. Hit the grocery store. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Z-Pain! Making it rain. And there's a special version of that if we ever see $1,000 ever again. But we'll see if that ever happens. But right.
Don't you die over there.
Sorry, I lit an incense in here just to give it like an incensey smell in my room. And Jesus, like, dude, I'm not really prepared, to handle smoke. Like, I start choking and coughing, and I'm like, oh, even I get like a sore throat with incense. If that makes any sense.
I get it entirely.
I'm a pussy, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Thank you.
Oh my God, brother.
Thank you, Tommy. Tommy, baby, put some quarters in your ass, bitch.
Oh my God, brother.
Remember when Tommy told us the quarters in his ass story on Throwdown?
Killing. That'll forever stay with me.
We got to find out what episode it was to play it again someday, because he literally tells this story. Like, for the people that never heard this, a guy that our friend Tommy, who's, you've heard him on Monetize This every week. You guys hear him all the time. He once was on Throwdown. This was like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. 5 years ago, probably now. Maybe 6. And he all of a sudden he offered up a story about how he used to put quarters in his ass when he was younger. And it was just so weird. And we made a dono out of it and everything. And yeah, it just was a strange thing to say. And I'm like, why would you admit to that? And he was like 15, he said.
Yeah.
And I'm
really
like,
weird.
What? I thought you were going to say you're like 8 or something. 15, you put quarters in your ass?
Oh my God, brother.
Just so weird. We should bring back that donation. Remember, it was like, put the quarters. How did it go? It was like, put the quarters in you, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I put the quarters in me.
I will never forget him telling us that. I thought he was kidding and just being like shock jockish, and then he's like, no, whenever he was like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I was like,
then later he was like, oh, I was kidding. It really wasn't like that. And then I'm like, well, what was it like? He goes, well, I mean, I sort of did it, but it wasn't like that. And I'm like, what was it like? And then he literally was like, oh, I put them in there, and then I would just, I'm like, so it is exactly like you said. Like, what are you talking about? Oh,
well,
my God.
All the way up my ass, just up my ass a little.
Right. I don't know where that episode of Throwdown is, but you know what? Do yourselves a favor and listen to the first 50 episodes of Throwdown from my channel on Corrupted Nation or here on Joe Cronin Show, or I'll send you guys a playlist. Because, yeah, those had some good moments on them. They weren't all gems, but the show was in its heyday. I think we did 110 episodes or something like that. The show was in its heyday, though, in those first 30, 50 episodes. And originally, I was trying to grill some lady. I forget what about. It was like she lied or she was angry or something. And I don't
remember now.
I wanted to like battle somebody, like bring a new guest on every couple of weeks and call it Throwdown, where we like really go into whatever they did. And I was gonna look up like smaller YouTubers that got into some issues and stuff. And it was great. The first episode was perfect for what I was doing, but then I was just like, and then it just basically became Monetize This SmackDown, like the SmackDown version of instead of Raw, like we monetize this live.
Just mini monetize this, yeah, exactly.
Are you looking forward to anything? What are you looking forward to in wrestling the most?
I am
moving
looking
forward
to Clash at the Castle this weekend. I am excited for that.
I'm not, because I'll be at work.
I'm not gonna be able to watch it live probably either, but later on that night.
It's just not the same.
I know, but I'm excited still to see what happens there, how the crowd is, all of it. So I'm really looking forward to that show, especially with how the Backlash crowd was. I want to see what happens with Drew, and one of the things I do miss about no, you don't want to hot shot every title, but in the Attitude Era, it did feel unpredictable because people won on Raw, then eventually on SmackDown. Every now and again, you would see a title change. It wasn't too often, but in the Attitude Era, it happened a bit more often than it probably should have. Granted, but at least we had that, like, oh God, I have to tune in. Never would you feel like, oh, Cody's going to lose the belt on a Monday night. And that's one of the things and everybody has to have these super long title reigns now that go on and on and on. So you really never feel like anybody's going to go ahead and capture the titles. And that's just, I mean, before you went to having constant turnover, now it's like you can't complain about enough, right? You're never happy, but honestly, it just feels like some of the things that can kind of bridge the gap in the middle, like Sammy's run, a couple months, good. Now give it to, Gable, things like that. So I don't think everything needs to be held for years on end. I mean, Roman had that belt for 4+ at that point, and it felt like forever.
Yeah, they probably needs to tone it. They just need to tone it down a little bit with those. Those runs are for special people in special situations, and stuff like that.
And it feels like everybody has an undefeated streak now. Everybody's got these runs. Everybody, and that's, I don't know. It doesn't have the same, like you said, practicality or excitement that it used to bring. 2 more really quick news bits for tonight. AEW's Rebel, so the one with Britt Baker, was seen at the NXT tapings. Apparently, she says she's personally connected to someone who works at WWE. So I don't know if she's dating a wrestler or whatnot, but she was not there for any type of, worker relationship. But people were going nuts about her being there. And then Fightful let everybody know that the Maximum Male models, Mansoor and, now I can't talk, Mason Madden are going to go ahead and are going to be at AEW Collision on June 15th, this upcoming Saturday. So.
I do want.
That's going to be in Youngstown, Ohio. So we're going to see the Maximum Male models, go ahead and feature on AEW Saturday.
Are you not excited about Star Wars, the Acolytes, lesbian?
Yeah, put a chick in it and make it gay was a joke, but they made it real.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think it was a joke. I think it was based on what leaked out that she really said.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So the Acolyte makes massive retcon to Star Wars lore, reveals lesbian space witches created life from the Force long before Darth Plagueis. So now Doctor Who is a little black girl from years ago who made all the Doctors, and now Star Wars The Force was made by lesbian black women years ago.
They scissored so hard that it created the Force.
So does anybody see anything wrong with all the shows we love are now basically were created because some black women did something years ago? Like that
Season 4 of The Boys comes out this week, and I'm afraid to see if they ruined it or not.
What's the Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh my god! I haven't seen this. Wow! I haven't seen this in so long, Jake. Oh my god! Grab a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Welsh swallows cum soup.
The updated extended version.
Yeah. D. Welsh is about to get raped in this. I'm sorry, Welsh. I love you, brother, but
look at this fucking idiot in the chat calling everyone out and hasn't donated shit tonight. Pipe down, pips squeak. Swallow some more cum soup, you fucking nerd.
Oh shit!
What?
We plan the spot all day.
What is going on? He shit on D. Welsh.
Oh my god, it's Z-Pain again!
Holy shit!
I want it jammed in my bunghole. Whoa, in your bunghole.
Audio Jungle.
This one is for Welsh. Keep God's node turned to 11.
Oh my God, baby, let's go! Wait a minute. Keep God node turned to 11. God mode. We're going God node, Jake. Oh, Z-Pain, man, thank you so much for the $100 bomb, man. We are gonna... Holy shit, bro.
God damn.
Oh my God, brother. Z-Pain is the top dog, man. He's dominating right now. Where's the Z-Pain dono thing? Play it again. Play it again. Z-Pain in the chat. Hit the like button for Z-Pain, everybody.
Z-Pain. Yeah. Make it rain, Z-Pain. Z-Pain. Z-Pain.
What?
Oh, shit.
I'm kinda fat.
I'm still
What?
You can monetize that. I'm kinda fat.
What is going on tonight, Jake?
Out of nowhere.
Oh my God, D. Wells! What the hell?
Buy me a mask. Do you have $150? Buy me a mask. Would you please buy me a mask? Buy me a mask. I can ask. Buy me a mask from Tommy NC, and I'm gonna monetize that. Buy me a mask. 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 Some pyroclastic flow. I don't like blacks. Pyroclastic flow. I don't like blacks. Ask me that. Ask me this. Monetize that. Monetize that. Can I get a mask from Tommy NC? I'm fat. Can I get a mask? Can I get a mask? Can I get a mask? I want a mask. Can I ask? Can I get a mask?
Fuck off, Spain. Lick my nuts.
Oh my God. Oh my God. F off, Z-Pain. Lick my nuts. D. Welsh firing back. They're going back and forth like the Celtics and Mavericks tonight. Holy crap. Holy good Christ.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Someone donated $10. Remember that donation? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Z-Pain is been erased. I mean, not really. Ooh, I like
Sexy
that.
bastard.
I love that sound effect. That one's great.
Yeah.
Hey,
good.
D. Welsh is on top, baby. Oh my God, they're fighting. They're fighting over us tonight. Oh my, you're still here, Jake. What's?
I
you're
know.
here.
What the hell?
Oh my God, Jake. What are you doing? I can't believe you're here. This is crazy. This is like weird that you're here and donos are coming in. This is beyond unheard of. D. Welsh, $150 bomb. They might fight forever.
Blown away.
Are you ready for the rap song?
I am.
They gonna...
You got Haystacks, gifted memberships. See who else. Look at that. Attacking Z-Pain in the chat. They're going back and forth with donations, making it crazy out here.
Wait a minute. Are they going after each other in the donos as well?
Oh no, in the donos they're going back and forth.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
but they're going in the chat too, I thought.
Yeah, back in the chat too and going at it.
Oh, okay. All right.
D. Welsh. Yes, I did see Matt Hardy's tweet. He all but teased he'll be there for the Battle Royal in NXT, but he's done that a lot now since he's become a free agent. He's teased that he's going to show up at everything so far. So we'll see what happens. I'm not buying into it until we actually see him come out. He very well could, but I'm not sure that he would spoil it if that was the case.
I cannot believe Welsh just dropped $150 to fight Z-Pain. I'm in the Celtics one. Is this night going to get any better? Can it get any better, the Celtics one? This is happening. Oh, my God. Haystacks Monet just gifted a membership to some random person. How beautiful is that? Jack in the chat got it, by the way. Oh, my God. Al Vale, I want to ask, can I get a mask? I'll give you a condom, a mask. I'll give you anything you want.
Pearl necklace,
tonight.
You ask, you receive.
AI is the rap ready?
Rapist!
Oh, shit, here's something else. Oh, there's Jack becoming that member because of Haystacks Monet. Thank you, sir. Are you ready for the song? It's coming. Here you go.
I can't wait.
Jake Z. Welsh versus Pain. Here it is, the new song. Courtesy of AI.
Nolan got spine. He dropping bombs. He's so long. He got that strap on none. Dropping dough on your hoe. He gon' show you the dough. Z-Pain is top dog. But where comes the rush?
Yeah.
Dealers dropping it hot. What you got? He got a lot. He gon' drop them dollars and he hits the spot. Rush versus Pain. Rush versus Pain. This gon' get insane. They gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn. Don't know bombs. I'm going nuts. D-Well Rush versus Z-Pain. Rush versus Pain. Rush versus Pain. This gon' get insane. They gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn. Don't know bombs. I'm going nuts. D-Well Rush versus Z-Pain. Rush versus Pain, Rush versus Pain. This gon' get insane, they gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn, don't know bombs, I'm going nuts. D-Well Rush versus Z-Pain. Boy, Nolan goes spine. He dropping bombs, he's so long, he got that strap on none. Dropping dough on your hoe, he gon' show you the dough. Z-Pain is top dog. Boy, Nolan goes spine. He dropping bombs, he's so long, he got that strap on none. Dropping dough on your hoe, he gon' show you the dough. Z-Pain is top dog. Boy, Nolan go spine. He dropping bombs. He's so long, he got that strap on none.
I mean, that one's pretty good. I mean, like, there's, we got another version of it. We'll have to check it out. But man, Z-Pain,
I like that beat drop. Hell yeah,
that was pretty good. D Welsh versus Z-Pain. It's happening, and AI is listening, man. I got AI listening to the show.
It's amazing what AI can do, Joe. Another year, you're going to be out of a job, and I'm really
I know. I'm just going to program AI I'm going to send all my shows ever done to AI, and I'm going to say, do a Joe Cronin show for 1 hour.
We'll set up a little thing where it'll just tell them tell the AI what happened on Raw and SmackDown quickly, and it'll just review it for you.
Right. Exactly.
Raw tonight was gay. Just quick Your AI would fuck up so bad, you know it.
Raw tonight was gay. Anyway, if you want to donate, go up there and
it reminds me of that old meme, the girl that donated, or not donated, she was presenting on stage with Tourette's. And she's trying to get through this, and she's like, and the winner is cock, dick, cock.
Anyways, if you guys want to cock on the top there, the donation bar, and then I'm just out doing other things, like with my family and kids and everybody, and I'm just like looking at my phone, like, how's the show doing? Oh, someone donated $50. Hey, cool. And I'm just like at fucking Canopy Lake Park, like that, and that's what I'm doing. And then people are trying to trigger. They start finding out that if they say certain things, the AI version of me glitches out. They're like, hey, don't donate, my paper bag is broken. For some reason, when you donate, my paper bag is broken, the AI starts glitching about a Disney World trip. And so people start donating, my paper bag is broken, and then I'm like, your paper bag's broken? I was at Disney World, and then I was at Disney World, and then I was at Disney World, and it gets stuck in this loop for 5 minutes, and people are fucking dying in the chat laughing like, somebody do it again, somebody donate the plastic bag again or whatever, and then they're just setting it up. They know all the tools. Hey, if you say you know what, Joe, you should be a racist, you idiot, or something, and then it makes the AI say the N-bomb, and they're just like, he's saying the fucking N-bomb. And it's just going crazy. It's just it's just become it's gone completely off the rails and insane. And that's what we want, Louis Urdaneta.
Exactly. You want to go nuts. Sorry, my phone was going insane. I finally found the short, though. It was Sweet Anita. That's the girl that has Tourette's. But the short is hilarious if you watch the last 6 seconds of it. But she's trying to present on stage, and the poor girl has Tourette's, and she's laughed about it. But it's so goddamn funny. That would be your AI, though. That's exactly how it would have some type of disability,
You're right.
Tonight on SmackDown, cunt.
Come on out, you rapist!
Bry Guy becoming a member. Hell yeah.
Bry Guy became a member again. Thank you, Bry Guy.
That's because Lewis gifted a membership to him. Look at that.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you,
all right.
Urdaneta went ahead and
thanks, Louis Urdaneta. It really couldn't have gone to a better OG than Bry Guy, so that's actually pretty cool. Shout out to Bry Guy.
Been here a long time.
And shout out to over 200 people watching first time tonight. Click that like button if you guys can. How you doing? Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, this is a.
I'ma leave this briefcase right.
This is shot at Welsh.
I'ma leave this briefcase.
D. Welsh
right
loves
here.
giving Blumpkins.
I'ma leave this briefcase
Jesus.
right here. I'ma leave this briefcase right here. Son, run.
Oh, you better run.
Fat bitch.
They retired Brady's jersey tonight. That looks like Brady. That guy.
Run.
Yeah.
Skinny.
Run, you fat bitch. Run.
Except his wife isn't controlling him.
Z Pain.
Run, you
D.
fucking
Welsh.
fat bitch.
D. Welsh loves giving Blumpkins.
I'm a fucking terrorist.
Bitch fat like a Blumpkin.
Run, you fat bitch.
Oh, shite.
Never run so hard in all your damn life.
Sexy Red.
Run, you fat bitch.
You're still a fucking homo, Welsh. Z-Pain washes you easily.
Wow. I mean, he's still talking shit even though D. Welsh is the top dog. I gotta do that.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9.
This thing's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up.
Just to make the man let Welsh and his thumb-shaped head shut the fuck up.
Oh. The Pathfinder X, and the X means this is where my privates are, by the way. The Pathfinder X, thank you for the $9. Neve. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Look at Lesnar's privates explode here. Look at that. Love it. Pathfinder, thank you, bro. People are going at Welsh now. People are really going at Welsh. And you know what? Quite honestly, he might deserve it. People are going nuts. Louis Urdaneta, thank you, man, for being a
Duncachino?
big supporter, bro. Oh, shit. You got more coming in. Oh, my God.
name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game.
Wow.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness?
I'm starting to wake up here.
Say hello to my chocolate blend.
I call out Sith in the Himmel God. With
Oh, my God. Matt Cologne calls out 2 people that aren't here. Great job, Matt.
He would.
Matt Cologne calls out 2 people that aren't here. Himmelgod, and for sure Himmelgod is not here, but I love him. I'm still friends with him on Facebook and Xbox, though, so maybe maybe he's still around somewhere.
I hope he's doing well. And then Sith, of course, legendary badass, keeping me alive.
The legendary Sith, baby. You never know, but listen, bro, I appreciate that. Matt Cologne, thank you so much, dude, for the $10. I really appreciate that. I don't think those people are here, but hey, man, maybe call out Gold Standard next time or something. I don't know. somebody that might be around. But so you're looking forward to Matt. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you to D. Welsh, Z Pain, and everybody. You guys have been. This is insane, bro. This is a really cool thing to be getting these.
Nuts.
And you're still here, Jake. I can't believe.
I know. What the hell?
What is
I
that
was
noise?
not expecting this.
Is that you? Oh, maybe your phone was going off or something. It's bad. It's probably.
Okay.
Ooh, it's some kind of feedback. Yeah, you hear that, right? What?
Oh,
what the hell? What is this? Oh my God! Z-Pain dropped 200. What? Yeah. Oh my God!
I want you to jam it in. Oh my God! Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God!
I want it jammed in my bunghole.
Oh my God! Look at it. The fight between Z-Pain and D. Welsh continues.
Welshie, you did this.
Holy shit.
Oh my
no
God.
Way. Joe, are you repeating it? Or?
No, that's a $260 Z-Pain bomb. You did this, Welsh.
Holy shit.
That's hot. That's fire, bro. Welsh. There he goes.
The stream started playing. That's why I heard it again. I'm not crazy. Okay.
No,
this
this
started
is
playing in the background for me. I heard the
This
I'll
is
make it donation
$260 to knock Welsh.
Holy shit.
I mean, he's done. Like, Z-Pain just took Welsh out. Welshie, you did this. That's it. Play the song. Hit
that jam.
Wait, why is that guy so British? Like, I mean, like, why does he have to be so British? Like, like nobody can hear that. Nobody knows what he's saying. British black rapper. We don't know what you're talking about. It just sounds like everything he says is invasion, is what it sounds like. Wow. Yeah, I think Welsh just got put out of his life.
He did not expect that.
That's what Welsh said.
He didn't.
No, he didn't. I don't think he can. Damn, bro. Damn.
He, as much as we thank Welsh, he got the shit slapped out of him there by Z-Pain. Damn.
Yeah,
I did not see that coming out of nowhere, but RKO.
Don't start what you can't finish, I guess. You know, Matt Cologne, thank you for that $10. Before that, we kind of like lost it because that dono came in after, but thank you, man, for calling out the big boys. But Z-Pain is now the big boy, 260 above. Z-Pain is bringing it. Give me that Z-Pain rap. See, why is that guy British? Is that British?
You dropping bombs, he's so long, hit that strap on him. Dropping dough on your hoe, he gon' show you the dozy. Pain is top dog, but when comes to Welsh, he won't shop and hop, what you got? He got a lot, he gon' drop them dollars, and it hits the spot.
Wow.
Welsh versus pain, this gon' get insane. They're gonna find until one of them is slain. Damn, don't know bombs, I'm going nuts. Deep Welsh versus pain. Welsh versus pain, this gon' get insane. They're gonna find until one of them is slain. Damn, don't know bombs, I'm going nuts. Deep Welsh versus pain. Welsh versus pain, it's gonna get insane. They're gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn, don't know bombs, I'm going nuts. Deep Welsh versus pain.
Wow.
Yeah, remember
pain, this gon' get insane. They're gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn, don't know bombs, I'm going nuts. Deep Welsh versus pain.
This shit's fire too. I think I like the first one a little better.
Yeah, this is like
really good for AI.
It's gonna get insane.
Like AI, like WWE needs to use this for their music. It's better than what they're doing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can you imagine?
I want to play the subscription page.
Imagine if this song was like Roman Reigns, he's insane. Here we go to the ring. He's the king. He's the tribal chief. Like, imagine that, dude. If that was like tribal chief.
Yeah, Face Roman needs a new song anyways. So,
tribal chief, here he come. Here he come.
Here we come.
You be done. He's Roman Reigns. He gonna drop you. He gonna bring the pain. Roman Reigns. Like, I mean, dude, you could literally just take AI and like,
there's so much you could do with it.
Like, yeah, dude, like, and you could like just be like, yo, give me a Roman Reigns song. And it's like, it's better. It's like, no, yeah, AI isn't great about a lot of things, but like things like this, it's like, dude, this is better than what WWE does for their current music, which is sad because we touted forever. WWE has been the best at music since the 80s, 90s, and most of the 2000s, the best ever at making music for wrestlers. And now the state it's in, it's like, man, how could this be? Z-Pain, $260 from Z-Pain, going at D. Welsh. These guys, the heavyweights, fight it out.
You rapist!
And now we got the Dork Knight, became a member. The Dork Knight, man, congratulations to him. Listen, man, give him a round of applause. Give him some love, you know, and we got to get Dork Knight on the show more often again. But 100 days.
100 days of sobriety.
And honestly, Dork Knight he's not entertaining on the show anymore because he doesn't come on the show anymore. So that's the one thing that sucks. Is
he found God.
Well, that's true, and he's not nuts anymore, so that sucks. But
or did he find out that God was in the bottom of a bottle? Either way.
Oh my God, what?
No, I'm just saying he's not drinking.
Jesus,
you know, he changed his ways.
Well, I listen. I give him credit because I'm just happy he's alive, and we're joking, and we love him. And listen, the craziness that Dork gave us for about 4 months or so when he was a raging alcoholic for 6 months maybe or so. It will last forever. We'll never forget those 6 months where Dork Knight was so nuts he was willing to just embarrass himself for the show. But despite that, I am really happy that he's sober because I want the guy to be alive. I don't want a guy to
not be.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he could have entertained us for another 2 years on this show, but then he could have died because of alcohol. And so,
yeah, he could have been the next Larry Funk.
Right. Yeah, so I'm glad
transplant recipient. Yeah.
Glad he's all right. I'm really happy. I'm seriously happy you're sober.
Welsh said he should be drinking, though. Go back to drinking, so.
Well,
shit,
oh
BUMM.
My God, Jesus.
Zed Payne owns you, Welsh. You little bitch made boy.
Oh, D. Welsh eats cat shit. Just donated
cat
$5.
Shit.
Cat
bacon
shit.
Or?
Welsh is eating cat shit. Okay.
All right.
I mean, he's got a lot of money, though, and he's a very successful guy, you know.
He might just do it for the taste. Might not be a fetish. You never know.
Thank you, though, to Welsh, man. Thanks to what Welsh really kickstarted a lot of stuff here. So thank you, Welsh. And by the way, not to be outdone, Ghost from the Coast dropped a 150 bomb in my midday stream. So shout out to Ghost because people were calling him out, but he was the only one earlier that supported the channel in the middle of the day. So you can shout out Ghost, call him out. But I just want to give him love too because he made the afternoon stream, worth it. He paid big bucks for the afternoon stream. Thank you to the Ghost from the Coast. What else is where were we? I don't even know where we were when the donos started.
We were just kind of going through everything. That was it for
I said what was the most thing that you were interested in? You said Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to the most.
And then I said
I'm excited to see what happens with the title and whatnot. With Drew.
I really hope that I would love Drew to win it, and then like you said, oh shit. Oh my God, what? My fecal matters on the floor, but it's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matters on the floor, it's okay, I am a horse. Oh, it's Matt Cologne. Fecal matters on the floor. Dropping the $50 spot. I am a horse. Fecal matters on the floor, it's okay. Fecal matters on the floor, it's okay, I am a horse. Here comes the fecal matter. By the way, Seabass the Beast was going into the Navy. Remember, he couldn't donate anymore. Now he's going to be going. He's probably going to be shipped out at these warships or whatever. Yeah. The Navy's been activated. Rest in peace, Seabass. Whoa.
Let's do this. I promise to drop a big one if we saw a big night.
Yeah, damn.
That's, that is true. Thank you, Matt Cologne, dude. A man of his word. He did say drop, I think, $20 or something for every something. I don't know if that's what that is, but I know you didn't have to do that, Cologne,
He still dropped a big bomb. Thank you.
Yeah, because you don't have
him, D. Welsh, and Z Payne. Everybody tonight. Haystacks, everybody that's going ahead and gifted memberships or renewed them, everybody.
Yeah.
Matt Cologne, Dork Knight, continuous sobriety.
You're right. And I know Jake's probably got a roll soon, so whenever you want, you can take off, Jake. Or you can stay if you want. It's fine. Keyboard looks nice lit up, though. Look at that keyboard.
Yeah. It's got a better layout with the camera this way, I think. So we'll make it work best we can.
What do you do you ever watch TNA? Do you ever watch?
Every now and again I'll catch clips, highlights, but no, not in its entirety. I haven't in ages.
Yeah. I've only seen TNA in clips on Twitter mostly, like you just said. So it's just really it.
And they've had some great matches, and they've done quite a bit since it became TNA again. But I don't know. Besides lack of time, I just don't have the care for it like I once did. I'm not seeking out every bit of wrestling, so I pretty much just stay to Dynamite, Raw, and then I catch everything else by highlights.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that watch the highlights because Raw is just, 3 hours.
Yeah, and that's usually the one I end up watching instead of SmackDown. But funny enough, it just usually works out that way. But Raw sometimes could be a real slog. It hasn't been as bad as years past, thankfully. They're shaping it up in a better way that it moves along pretty consistently. And one of the things I forgot to bring up last week is just all the different camera cut changes that they've made recently, like production-wise. They're really making wrestling into cinema at this point. You have one camera guy who went ahead and has a shoulder mount, and he's climbing up on the apron, he's getting down, he's walking all around the ring. It was like a 7-minute uninterrupted cut until they went to commercial breaks. And even picture in picture, he was the same guy. As we were used to have like 41 cuts in 15 seconds with Kevin Dunn. Now we have, multi-minute straight shots, and they're following people in and out of the arena. That first time was pretty monumental. Everybody went nuts over that with Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. And, they've done so many cool shots with Punk coming from the back and coming through and talking to people. No. So all the production changes are great. And the 8K camera for the title matches.
It is Pride Month after all, Jake. It's Pride.
Big kiss to Jake from Mina Shirakawa, Jake's new favorite female talent from the Rising Sun.
I thought that big chunky bitch that wrestled Mercedes Moné tonight with no ass was interesting. She had like my body frame, like my current frame right now, except I have an ass. But good Lord, was that thing flat, and she was fat, and it was. I mean, I'm sorry to be mean. I guess I don't know why I'm being mean, but
but she just, especially next to Zeuxis or Zeuxis, however you say her name.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was, so I was like.
And Mina, I mean, she looks good with little to no clothes on. She was actually funny on Hey EW, their little podcast they have. She speaks pretty decent English, but you can go and see.
Oh!
No way.
We plan the spot all day.
Oh man! Huge boner!
I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
It's the huge one.
I'll put a little topping on this Dono battle. Consider me the sauce. A little bonus sauce on top never hurt a successful show, am I right?
That's right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, huge boner. Oh, man. He dropping hundreds, too. He on to everyone. He coming for you. Huge boner. Yeah, it's huge boner. Hundies all around, B. How you gonna do? All right, so now I added a verse for huge boner in the song with the Welsh. Now here's the Roman Reigns song I was making a minute ago. Ladies and gentlemen, huge boner. He's on the board now. What's crazy about this board is this board doesn't show the totals that these guys have dropped tonight. It just shows, once you've hit 100 or once you've, I guess, dropped a bomb. But it doesn't show all the bombs you've dropped. Maybe I should put like a times thing up there or something like that. Because, yeah, like Welsh dropped, how many bombs? He dropped like three bombs. Yeah, I think. So right. We'll give him I think it's 3. We'll give Welsh a times 3. We'll give Z-Pain a times 3. I think he's times 4 or 3 times 3. I don't know. So that's. I'm trying to think of how to do it, like, and make it cool. So
yeah, exactly.
That's nuts. Z-Pain, huge boner, and here's the Reigns deal. Is it planned?
Drop a chief. Here he come. You'll be done. He gonna drop you, he gonna bring the pain. He gonna drop you, he gonna
Dude, it's like I didn't even write like good lyrics. I can write more. This is just simple, stupid lyrics.
He gonna drop you. He gonna bring the pain. He gonna drop you. He gonna bring the pain.
Here comes the tribal chief. We've been waiting all night to see what the tribal chief Roman Reigns was gonna say on SmackDown. And the Bloodline is loaded with gold.
He gonna drop you. He gonna bring the pain. He gonna drop you. He gonna bring the pain.
Like, it's so stupid, but it's like, this is like what WWE does is worse. Like, except for he does, his theme is fine. Like, it's not a problem, but it's like, that is very interesting, man. Oh, D Wells versus Z Pain. They're just cutthroat tonight. We're still on the air. Yeah. We're way over the time limit. You got to go to bed, brother?
I do. I got to be up at 4:30, but
all right.
I'm going to get out of here in a minute, but holy hell, at least I was here tonight for some of it, pumping me up between everybody, just chiming in all at once.
Now you're going to be able to go to dinner
that
tomorrow.
song, yeah, you can use some more music or lyrics, I agree, but that was badass to start off with. What AI can accomplish is scary impressive.
Unbelievable. It needs to be more lyrics. Oh, yeah, it does, Welsh, but my point was I didn't have a lot of time. I just went there, and it's
but
like...
even just doing that quick is incredibly just impressive for what it can do. Think about it.
Bro.
You went ahead and clicked 2 buttons. Think of all the effort. You'd have to think of the lyrics, write stuff, all that stuff you used to do. It's putting you out of a job, like I said.
I don't really like it either, Welsh. I don't think it was, I only wrote a couple lines. But the point is, it can spit it out.
Yeah, with that kind of beat that quick, hell yeah.
It's not
it sounds great. It looks great.
There's another one, too. I'll figure out what that one sounds like. But, Jake, are you, when are you coming back? Are you coming on Monetize this Saturday, or are you away?
I will be here Saturday, yes, indeed.
Oh, shit, okay. All right, so Jake will be here Saturday, too. That's really a bonus for everybody.
And it'll be after Clash of the Castle, so we'll give it a couple quick thoughts on that, too. It'll be fun. It's going to be a big night.
Yep, we'll have a little Clash recap, and we'll have a little
Had
fun.
a lot of fun last week at Monetize This, so let's see what happens this time, baby.
All right, baby. Good night, Jakey Poo. We love you, and, man, what a blessing to be back to being able to do this with you. I love you, brother.
Fuck yeah. I'm going for all those Botox and anesthetic injections Friday, so we'll see how that turns out.
You let me know. I love your texts.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Stay sexy. Have a great night. Thank you all.
All right. There he goes. One last come. And I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. So for all you crazy bastards out there, I'll hang out for a few more minutes here. Give you a little bit of bonus. Thank you to Jake, man, for hanging in there longer than he was supposed to. So shout out to Jake, man. What did we do with Jake? We were supposed to do about an hour and 20 minutes. We did 2 hours and 10 minutes. So shout out to Jake for that. If you're in the chat, guys, super chat membership or the don't know above, or just speak in the chat, and I'll try to read the chat and we'll try to hang out. What do you think about the Russian ships, the little drill war games with Cuba that they've had planned forever, allegedly? And the Navy's been deployed. It's crazy. Jakey, baby. Gonna let Z Pain control this, says D Welsh. Wow, dude, that is the most beta thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna let Z Pain control this. That's what his wife said. I'm gonna let you control this, Daddy. Go ahead, Daddy, control this. Control this all day. Control me, Daddy. Oh, yeah, so Joey Chestnuts, he lost his eating spot. Everybody was messaging me about this, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't know why. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't get it. I had several people that were messaging me. It was nuts, and I'm like, okay, the hot dog eating guy? Whatever, I don't know. There's a conflict of interest in the sponsorships, I guess. That's kind of weird. I don't fully get it, and I just never, I don't know, man. I think it probably is bullshit, but I never paid that much of attention to a hot dog eating contest. So I don't, I don't know. I'm like, what? But it's crazy. I don't, I think it has something to do with sponsorships, right? Like he's got some kind of side sponsorship or something that disallows for it. I mean, that does sound beta as shit, though. I will say that. That is true. The China military installation in Cuba. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people there. They're in Cuba. We're in Ukraine. Makes sense, like I said earlier tonight. Hey, you guys want to be in Ukraine? We'll go to Cuba. That's what's That's what they're saying. I don't care how long the military exercise has been involved. They could have 9 months ago said, hey, let's set up this thing so that we can activate it if we want to send a message. But also it could just be a training exercise like they said, but I doubt it. But I don't think that there's really nukes or something on these ships. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe that. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think Putin wants to nuke anybody. We don't want to nuke anybody. Putin doesn't want to nuke anybody. Nobody wants to nuke anybody. Like, it's probably nothing because nobody wants to nuke anybody. But people do want to fuck around a little, you know, and have little proxy wars and make money that way. They definitely want to do that. Baby! At Clash of the Castle, Drew McIntyre. What if he gets injured? Imagine if Drew got injured. That would suck. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I just hope not. Man, Star Wars is now the same as Doctor Who. I cannot believe that, dude. That is so weird. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude. There was a pride. There's a pride. This is going viral, I guess. There's a pride parade. And, what the hell? I'll take that pride flag. Thank you. Oh, he put it on the ground, then he stomped on it. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? Oh my God, what? Jake's gone though. Jake's gone though.
We plan the spot on.
Oh my God.
I want you to jam it in. Whoa, it's in your bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God.
I want it jammed in.
What are you guys doing? Oh my God.
It's in your bunghole.
Huge boner.
Audio Jungle.
Boner bomb right in the pussy.
Oh man. Play the huge boner song. Wow. Huge boner, man. Holy shit, dude. Thank you, bro.
And dropping bombs. It's so long, you got that strap on. Dropping dough on your hoe, he gon' show you the dough. Z-Pain is top dog. But where comes Steve Welsh? D-Boy shopping in high. What you got?
Oh man, huge boner.
He got a lot, he gon' drop them dollars, and it hits the spot.
And he knocks Z-Pain off the wall.
Wells versus Pain. It's gonna get insane. They gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn, on the bombs, I'm going nuts. C-Wells versus Z-Pain.
Oh.
C-Wells versus Z-Pain. Huge boner in the house, he dropping. Hunters to we under everyone, he coming for you. Huge boner, yes, huge boner. Honey's all around, B, how you gonna do? Wells versus Pain, Wells versus Pain. It's gonna get insane. They gonna fight until one of them is slain. Damn, on the bombs, I'm going nuts. C-Wells versus Z-Pain.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. God damn, man. Huge boner comes in with a $261 bomb. Holy shit, dude. What are we trying to, like, what are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? What is up with Wednesday nights? Is that when all the bank accounts get filled and everybody starts doing crack and going wild? Is that what's happening? Is that when the freaks come out on Wednesday nights? God damn, man. Man, oh my God, dude, listen. Huge boner is now the king. Can we make like an epic King song for Huge Boner? Dude, put him on. Let's do that. Let's get one more. One more, I'll stop doing this. Bow down to the king. The king of boners. Bowners. Bow down to the king. The king of boners. Boners. I don't even know where to go next, but my God, bro, huge Alex, thank you, dude, so much, man. He is wrecking it right now. He's wrecked everybody with that one. Look at the list of people. Like, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Bow down to the king. Oh, my God, bro. This is crazy.
I love the dick.
He's so rich. He's so rich. He is so rich. You'll be his bitch. He is the king of everything. Huge boner. Boner bombs away. He's got the biggest bombs. He will slay. I think this could be it, man. I think this could be it. Epic rock. Like, I don't know, like cinematic or something. I'm not really sure. All right, here we go. Huge. We'll get it. We'll get it done, man, for you, Huge Boner. Goddamn. Huge Boner. Thank you, bro. That's crazy, dude. The Coke comes out at night, says Alex Cantu in the chat, dude. He's like, the Coke. Dude, the Coke comes out at night. Oh, my God, bro. What is going on here? And by the way, Huge Boner, I think he dropped those back-to-back, by the way. He dropped those back-to-back. Guys, I know this is kind of crazy, but we are, let me just say something really quickly, guys. This is going to be insane. Watch this. We are at $1,000 now, which means that we're on our way to the record of $8,000. Guys, we're on our way. We're 1/8 of the way there. Can you imagine that, dude? Imagine we're almost gonna break the record, guys. We just need 7 more of this to happen, and then we would break the record. Every time, I promised you, every time we hit $1,000, I'll put up this just to show you, just a laugh at how far away the record is. Let me go to the chat really quickly. Holy shit, dude. All right, seriously though, Huge Boner, man. Wow, thank you. He jumped over Z-Pain, D. Welsh, and I even got Huge Boner still on the list because I'm an idiot. My bad. I mean, dude, you got to give it up, dude. Listen, there's been a few other people that have donated tonight, and thank you guys, like Ghost from the Coast and everybody else. Multiple other people have donated, like Matt Cologne and a couple other people. But, I mean, you got 3 dudes, legit. It's only these 3 guys tonight, but they're like funding the shit out of the show. You got to give it up for them. And of course, Jake's gone. You know, Jake leaves and the biggest bomb of all comes in. What do you think of that, Leah?
Oh my God, die.
What? Oh my God, brother. Okay. Get a hold of myself. Really quickly, here it is. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how the Huge Boner song sounds. We got a Z-Pain one. Got to have a Huge Boner one, right? If it's good. I don't know if it'll be good. We'll see. Oh, here it comes. Oh, bow down. boners.
He is so rich, your biggest bitch. He is the king of everything.
Wow.
He's got the biggest bombs in the flame.
Wow.
Down to the king of boners. Bow down to the king.
Yo, this.
King of boners. He is so rich, your biggest bitch. He is the king of everything. Huge, boner bombs away. He's got the biggest bombs in the flame. Bombs away.
This is crazy.
Bow down to bacon.
Yo, this is crazy good. Yo, dude, listen. That is crazy good. That's the.
I can feel it in the air.
What?
I can feel it everywhere.
What is happening?
Something is coming from the sky, coming from down below.
Order 7 Celsiuses. 7 Celsiuses now.
I can feel it. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Here it comes. Here it comes. It's a Sith bomb.
Z-Pain's dropping a Sith bomb.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
What is he doing?
And it's a Sith bomb. Oh, here it comes. I can feel it in the air.
What?
I can feel it everywhere.
Oh my God.
My hair standing up. He's gonna drop major fucking bucks. It's coming from the sky, and it's all mine. The fucking enemy designs. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Purchase this beat on towerbeats.com.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
The bomb has dropped. The bomb has dropped. Z-Pain has dropped $500. Dollars.
Yo, it's no game. Drop another donation. I'm hearing Joe Cronin's name. C-Pain, C-Pain. C-Pain, make it rain. C-Pain, make it rain. C-Pain. C-Pain.
By the way, Z-Pain said, man, if I had known he was ever going to do this stuff, I would have blown him when I met him at Mohegan Sun years ago. I should have rubbed one out on him. I'm going to sell one of my kidneys, but it's worth it. I am top kitty. Damn, Z-Pain. Don't be donating that much if you're going to have to sell a kidney. That's no good, but holy shit. The Celtics won tonight, too. I keep forgetting that. Holy fuck, this is crazy. Jake DeMarco just texted me. Holy fuck, this is crazy. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Look at this list of the past donations. Oh my God, bro. This is unfucking believable right now. Wow. And we were just celebrating how cool that Huge Boner song was. Guys, that Huge Boner song was really good. Let me know in the chat what you thought of the Huge Boner song. I think that should be his theme song. But I'm sorry, Huge Boner, as soon as we're celebrating your theme song there, just all of a sudden, boom, you're like blasted, like out of the running here. Like, oh my God, dude. Dude, Huge Boner, I'm sorry. Let me fix this. Oh my God, Z-Pain, bro. What? I'm going to have to order like 7 Celsiuses. God damn, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Dude, Jake just hit me up. He's like, this is nuts. This is nuts. And it is nuts. I'm nuts. I think that, he's probably thinking about it, and he's probably thinking,
we plan the spot all day. I want you to jam it in. Whoa, it's in your bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Christ, what the hell?
I want it jammed in my bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Audio Jungle.
I gotta hear that banger again. It's
Oh
a
my
masterpiece.
Oh my God, brother.
Oh my God. Let's hear the banger. I hope he was talking about In Your Bunghole and not the Sith Negan song, because the Sith Negan song only plays at the $500 spot. Huge. Oh my God, dude, he just dropped $501. What? Okay, that's it. Play the Huge Boner song again. Oh my God, dude. Here he comes! He's come to the rescue! He's come to save Joe Cronin! And he's come to drop... He's come to drop $501! This is absolutely incredible! Bombs away from the boner! This is the most damnedest thing I've ever seen! This is a fire song, dude. I will play this in my car, dude. All right. Oh my God, dude. What are we at right now? We're at $2,000. We're 1/4 of the way to breaking the record. Like, what? Like, it's silly, but like, what? Oh, well, guys, 1/4 of the way, you know? Like, this is crazy. You don't expect something like this to happen on a Twitch porn stream, okay? Not at all. This is crazy. By the way, that is a fire theme song. Z-Pain has a good one. I like it. This is pretty good too. Like, this is good. That is a fire song. I'm going to download that for sure. Because that is that's definitely Z-Pain's theme song. I mean Huge Boner's theme song. Huge Boner theme song King Donos. Okay, there we go. I got it. Wow, man. I cannot say thank you enough. Guys in the chat, everybody's got to get up for a huge boner, man. 69. Andrew. Oh, my God. I can't even. I'm like Biden right now. I can't remember what I'm doing. 501. 501, guys. Look at that. Have you ever seen... Well, you have a couple weeks ago on this show, but have you ever seen a follow-up this strong to breaking the record a couple weeks back on this show? This is a follow-up that's nuts. Oh my God, Boner. Dude, thank you, dude. This is crazy. You guys are wild as shit. And it's all because Jake left. That's right, Jake. Get the hell off the show, Jake. Joe's heart will give out by then. Fucking crazy. Definitely give Bona that song. What up, Z-Pain? It's a good one. Z-Pain's, I love Z-Pain and Boner songs. That song slaps. You got to save Huge Boner song for real. Yeah, I am. I'm saving that. That's good. That's like his dono song. We got to make it. All right, we got to make a donation amount for Huge Boner. We got one for Z-Pain. It's $1,000. Z-Pain has a $1,000 signature donation song. Sith Negan has a $500 donation song. What should Huge Boner's donation song be? Should it be 501? Should it be what? I mean, I don't know. It's up to him, I guess, but we got to make one where that plays. Yeah, Dono Momentum says Haystacks Monet. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty amazing right now. Your 40th birthday should be insane. Oh, yeah. Well, Omar, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing on my 40th birthday. I don't know if I'm going out. I usually feel really sad on my birthday now. Like, and I feel like, oh my God, I'm uncomfortable. It's my birthday. So I don't know if I would want to do anything, but you know, if I don't do anything at night, I'll stream on my birthday night because it'll be a Friday night and that'll be cool. And I'll be on vacation from work. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. If we end up doing something, then I'll be out doing something, and then I'll be on the next night for Monetize This anyway. But you never know. You never know. It'll be something, though. Thank you, man, so much to Z-Pain is going toe-to-toe with Huge Boner, and D. Welsh was knocked out earlier. I mean, dude, this has been insane. This is insane. I mean, every time we hit $1,000, though, I'll put that record up there for you for fun because it's funny to look at. My God, bring back Gay Putin 69 dono. It's there. Omar, it's there. That donation is there, dude. If you drop 69, that it plays that. It's been there. That's been back for over a year. To be honest, Omar. Shit, what are we gonna do? Yeah, that's been on a while. Right now, Huge Boner just waffling everybody, dude. You talk about the king, bro. I don't even know, dude. I should call it a bomb threat at this point. Like, it's so crazy. You know, I should wake my mother up and tell her that people are in the house, you know? I'm like, no. Can you imagine that, dude? I call my mom. Hey, Mom, get out of the house. You know, my mother, my mother's so funny, and she's like gullible for that. She would believe it, and she'd run out of the house. It'd be awful to do that. It'd be so bad. Like, it'd be so terrible. She'd be like, well, how do you know that? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'd be like, just, oh my God. Like, you know, and she would. She'd go running out of the house. And then I'd be like, how can I possibly know that, Mom? I'm like, over here, there's no I don't have your cameras. How could I know that? Why would you listen to me? Why would you do that? And she'd be like, you son of a bitch. And then I'd be like, you're my mother. You just called yourself a bitch. What are you doing? Oh my God, dude. Can you imagine? That would be so terrible, dude, to do that. Oh my God, bro. Oh, what is going on? Huge Boner with a bomb. $501. We got to do it. We got to do it. We've got to do it. Shit. You know when you forget your password to something? Shit. God damn it. Fuck. Oh. I got in. Oh my god. I got in. I got in, boys. Hold on a minute. I gotta get my fuck. I gotta get my shit. I gotta get my Should we call the sex line? Should we call the sex line for old times, baby? Let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta get my card though. I gotta get something. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta get this. Play the huge boner song while I grab my card. Here we go. I'm gonna make you taste the rainbow, whore. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my card. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that starts playing after that. Like, it's like... You got to give it up to the King of Boner song. That is a fire song. I love it. And you love it. Let me see if I'm, make sure I'm not. Okay. How do I enter a credit card? I don't even know how to do this anymore. Courtesy of Huge Boner, who is the man, baby. The man, Huge Boner. Amazing shit, bro. Thank you so much, dude. And everybody, man, who's been donating, this has been crazy. So thank you so much for the craziness. This is wild. I can't believe I'm not off the air by now. I mean, like, who would have thought we'd have anything even close to what happened a couple weeks ago, man? Who's not ready to sodomize somebody right now? Oh, my God, bro. Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, it's going down, baby. It's going to go up. It's gonna go up. My name's Vince. Okay, we gotta go with Vince, guys. We gotta go with Vince, everybody. I wanna take a shit on your head. Here we go. Doobie-dee-doo-dee-boo. I want to take a shit on your head. Oh my God, bro. Huge boner, $501. He's the king. No one's beating this. No one's beating that. And Sith ain't here. Himmelgod's not here. Huge boner is the king.
Good evening. This is Mr. Sally.
Oh, how you doing? It's Adam, or I go by Vince or Adam.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Yeah. Well, I've been drinking a little bit, to be honest, but feel pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
Oh,
What have you been drinking?
I've been drinking Jack Daniels, beer, just kind of mixing it all together,
Okay.
Are
you something special?
Am I something? Well, I mean, I'd like to think I'm something special to, maybe a few people, but I'm in some shit right now, and I really want to shit. I want to shit on someone's head.
Is that your kink?
That's that's what I do. I shit on heads.
Shit on their heads. Okay. Have you ever done it before?
Oh yeah, I've done it. Oh yeah, I've done it. Your dad shit on your life, so I'd shit on your head.
You're so fucking drunk. Why don't you take another sip for me? Go ahead and take another.
What if I told you this? What if I told you that you've got no chance in hell?
Why not?
Because the thing about it is, you've got no chance. No chance in hell.
I think I have in hell. In heaven too.
There's absolutely no chance in the world that I won't shit on your head, because that's good shit.
And do you have a chance in hell?
Oh, I've got plenty of chances. Listen, the devil works for me as far as I'm concerned. All the world, the workers in the world, the wrestlers, the workers, all the journeymen, all the sports athletes. God himself works for me. Even my ex-wife, even my wife, even the dogs and the cats. Everybody works for Vince.
I see. Well, how did you find out about that?
I love you, and what I'd love to have right now is for you to bark like a dog.
No, you bark like a dog.
You want me to bark? You really want me to bark like a dog? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to bark like a dog? 'Cause I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Damn it, I'll do it. Ruff! 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 Ruff, you fucking bear! Ruff!
Keep going, don't stop.
I'm going to keep barking for you, but the one thing I want you to tell me is I want you to say, Jake. I want you to say, Jake is a loser.
Jake is a loser.
Oh, yeah.
Are you Jake?
Oh, no, that's my brother-in-law. He's a loser. And here's the other thing. I also know a midget, a really tiny guy from New York. JD from New York. That's what they call him. He's a tiny man. He's a little midget. And I love it when he's berated by women like you. So what I'd love for you to do right now is say, JD is a loser midget with no cock.
Jake is a loser major with no cock.
Oh, no. Oh, I feel another turd coming on. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit on you, you fatherless whore. Do you by any chance work in the business?
Oh, I am, yeah. Why? Do you want to be my employee?
Yeah, I want to be your employee. I want you to do... Can I shoot for a second? Would you mind if I did that?
Go ahead, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not really Vince.
Okay. Then who you are?
What if I told you I'm not really Vince McMahon at all?
Okay, tell me.
What if I told you that I'm really Jeremy Irons, and I'm mad that I wasn't in the Lion King remake because I was a white man?
Is that so?
I was Scar in the first Lion King, and they recast me. And now I'm going to sue Hollywood. What do you think about that?
Oh, but they're going to have to give you a lot of $1 million if you sue them because of that.
I'm gonna go now have a bath. A bath in my own cum.
A bath in your own cum?
Yes.
You cum still?
Just keep repeating everything I say after. It will be really boring if you do that. You know, it would be more fun if you let me bash your brains in with a dildo. How about that?
If I let you what?
If you let me bash your head with my cock. And I want to make cum soup out of your pussy.
Is that so?
Well, that's it. I'm calling an Asian woman. Goodbye. What a fucking weirdo, bro. She sucked, to be honest. I mean, I was doing everything I could, but she sucked because, you know, you get a bad one when they just repeat what you're saying. Like, that's the worst. You're like, oh, I'd like to shove a wood chip in your cunt. And then they just go, you'd love to shove a wood chip in my cunt? It's just like, okay, all right, you're just going to keep repeating the same shit? Like, come on, man. You're going to keep repeating the same thing I say over and over again? What the fuck is the point of that? Oh, my God, bro. But why would you do that? Dead. Blank. She was serviceable, though. You know? In her own little, funny way, I guess. Oh, my God, bro. She had no role play ability. I know, right? She was all right. At the beginning, she was kind of into it a little bit. The beginning, she was kind of like rolling a little bit. And I was like, okay. Something might happen to this. But then she was like, I'm out on this. She just tuned out of it. She was like, oh, I'm going to zone out now. And that's what she did. She kind of just zoned out. But, I gave it to her at the beginning. At the beginning, that was good. So, credit to her at the beginning. Anyway, what's up with you guys in the chat? We're going longer than we're supposed to. We're going later and longer. We're supposed to do an hour and 40 minutes. We're on 3 hours now. Bombs are flying away. Sexyy Red under arrest. And now she's, I guess, paying for phones that she might have broken during the fight. at the airport. Remember when WWE wouldn't hire China because she did some porn somewhere? China did porn somewhere, so now if you Google her. But now WWE employs Sexyy Red and other people who are naked in porn things everywhere. But, we couldn't put China in the Hall of Fame because, people might look her up on the internet. Just talk about that narrative just going to complete shit. At this point. That's what it did. That narrative just went to fucking complete shit. Like, we can't have China in the Hall of Fame, I don't know.
Take a look around Hillary.
Whoa.
And see.
Oh shit, the dono.
Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see. Everyone loves me.
Welsh loves huge boners cock. Oh my god. Damn.
Everyone loves me. Took a long look along. Everyone loves the dawn. Take a look around Hillary. Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see.
Can you believe how much D Welsh sucks dick? It's crazy how big of a cocksucker this little pipsqueak bitch is.
Wow.
You'll never be on the level of Zed Payne or Huge Boner. Obviously Sith hates you too.
Whoa. Welsh loves huge boners cock donated $15 and took a big shot at D Welsh. Goddamn, brother. Goddamn. Thank you to Huge Boner, obviously, and Z Payne, man.
You fucking mark!
Rachel Stein, thanks for subbing to the chat. What's up, the channel? Imagine subbing off of this night. It's always funny when you sub off a night like this. It's just insane. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I should be going to bed like an hour ago because I've got work in the morning, but we'll keep it going a little bit longer because this is crazy. So a little bit longer. And I might even have to do a stream tomorrow at some point because this is crazy. Let's see. Later, longer, harder. She sounded like a customer support technician. I agree. Like, dude, she could have gotten another $20, $30, $40. Like 10 more minutes would have given her $30 more. Like, she could have earned like $80 on that call. But she didn't play along at all. Even when I told her to do something, I was like, hey, bark like a dog. She was like, no, you bark like a dog. Okay. I did, and it was all right, but I wanted her to bark like a dog because then I was going to bark like a dog, and then the two of us barking would have been really funny. I should have been like, will you bark with me? Please bark with me. That would have been, I should have done that. That would have been good. She should have said no, though, and it would have been like, oh. Yeah, I'll have to do a car stream tomorrow, maybe, from the road. Hey, Stacks Monet coming in with a super chat party. Wow.
Underwriting a little bit of that epic chat on the phone.
Underwriting a little bit of that epic chat on the phone. Hey, Stacks Monet, thank you for the $9.99, man. And by the way, that puts us at actually at 2,100 if you add the super chats. 2,100. That's crazy. Z-Pain bitched out to Huge Boner. Hey, man, everybody taps at some point, right, Welsh? You know, Z-Pain had to tap out, but Z-Pain is a beast. I love you, Z. Yo, dude, thank you so much, Z-Pain. You got to give him love, what he did tonight. And D. Welsh as well for hyping everybody up and going nuts and crazy. Ghost from the Coast. Every time Ghost from the Coast drops a bomb in the middle of the day, then shit goes off at night. I don't know what's up with that. So shout out to Ghost for igniting it earlier. And then Huge Boner going beast mode into the top spot. I mean, you got to give it up. And, at some point, Z-Pain has to tap out, and he did. And at some point, Welsh had to tap out, and he did earlier. So, I mean, listen, you're in a fight. People tap out. And Huge Boner is left on the mountain top. So what can you do about it? Unless there's somebody out there that fucking wins the lottery or something, there's nothing you can do about it. Boner is on top, and he's going to probably take this because that's crazy. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so I bought a $1 lottery ticket tonight, so I'm going to go see if I won anything. $1 lottery ticket tonight. I dropped $1. And no, I did not win, guys. I did not win. I did not win the lottery. That'd be so cool. Win $1 million. Just pay everybody back. And then go buy a Chevy Traverse. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. The Chevy Traverse. Fuck that thing. Did anybody have a Chevy Traverse? I just like the name of it. Traverse. Like the Chevy Traverse. It sounds amazing. Like, I don't know why. But it's probably a terrible car. I don't know. But, oh, yeah, we got to update this, too. Yeah, Huge Boner is now at 501. So, you got to give him love. What didn't we get to tonight on the wrestling? I feel like everyone's just bitching about Star Wars because now Star Wars is like the Force was created by lesbians back in the day. I don't know. Check out this move tonight from AEW real quickly. This is we talked about this earlier. We kind of mentioned, I think Jake mentioned this a little bit, but this is what he said. This match really didn't live up. It just didn't crush it for him. But what do you guys think about something like this?
Will Ospreay, Ospreay lands on his feet. My God, what did we just see?
What did we just see? It's starting to become overused. The announcers saying, "What did we just see?" It would have been great. It would have been really good if Ospreay landed on his feet, the crowd cheered. Then he went off the rope and clotheslined him out of the ring. That would have been better. Oh, shit. Look out. Look out. Z-Pain's back.
Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
The OG April is coming back for Last Ronin. Bro.
That is so cool, bro. That is fucking awesome. We heard the rumor the other day that people wanted the OG April back. So actual April is coming back because it's that far in the future and she would be older and she's going to be in the movie, dude. That is so good. She's a good actress. I always liked her. I don't remember her in anything except Ninja Turtles and Armageddon. She has like a quick cameo as one of the guy's wives or whatever. That's it, bro. So, bruv, let me listen, bruv. That was Z-Pain. Z-Pain, thank you, man. I really am looking forward to the Dark Ninja Turtles of the Last Ronin, but it does make me sad, dude, because I don't really know the comic or the story that well, but I hope there's flashbacks of the other turtles in the movie, because if we don't see them at all, I don't know, I just feel weird. I don't mind a Dark Ninja Turtles. We all loved those original Ninja Turtles comics. We've all been calling for a Dark Ninja Turtles, like something darker. We've been calling for it, and The Last Ronin is it, but I really wanted all the turtles together in a real dark movie where, like, Dimension X gets opened up. Like, can you imagine the original turtles from the good movies back in the 90s, and they're in the suits and whatever, but, like, they're older, and they do a better job with it if they can. And then on top of that, they do the Dimension X thing. That would be really cool to me, if Krang invaded Earth and they did something kind of cool. But it also would be fine if they did something low-key as well and something more like a Crime Wave thing, or bring the foot back or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I think it would be. I think that would have been really what I wanted, but I'll take this. I'll take this because it's a Ninja Turtle story, but it's Ninja Turtle because it's just one. So, but what could be good though is, but at least it should be. I would think it would be better than the last couple of Michael Bay, tragedies. Like those movies were awful. In my opinion, Michael Bay kind of destroyed Transformers, and he destroyed Ninja Turtles. It's funny because they destroyed in different ways. Like, it's not destroyed that, like, oh, it's woke and has an agenda or whatever. It's funny. It's like those movies kind of came out before that stuff started really happening. Michael Bay ruined Transformers and Ninja Turtles before the woke stuff was ruining everything. And he just ruined it because he was like, I'm going to make these movies Michael Bay action movies, which is stupid because, like, Transformers could have been good with some better thoughts and better stories and writing and, like, meaningful stuff. And Ninja Turtles could have been better, certainly a lot better with all the stories they could have told there with good writing and scenes and things. And, Michael Bay just turned it into, like, a kid's action Fast and the Furious tardism. So
shit bomb.
What are you gonna do about that?
Turtle power. We need a movie where all the turtles smoke a bunch of weed all the time. Now that would be entertaining.
Yeah. Like, hey bro, you want to go for a skate again? And they just go skating and they beat up weird people in the park who drop needles around. That'd be kind of cool. I'm down for that. Thank you, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Should we play the theme? Do we have a
Oh my god, brother. Oh my god, brother.
Dude, give me some of that original Nintendo, like NES Turtles. Do you remember the original Turtles, the NES game? The hard one, everybody, whatever. Like, bro, that had some fire music on it. Like this. Remember that? Like, who doesn't love this? Who doesn't want to go back to the? Oh. Who doesn't want? Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Fire. I have not seen the new Bad Boys. Cody Johnson, thank you, bro. I have not seen the new Bad Boys. I heard the new Bad Boys was like, it's kind of stupid. Have some drinks, whatever. Like, that's what I heard. I heard some people say, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I checked it out. And I had some other people say, it was not very good, but I watched it. So it sort of sounds like it's blah-ish, but yeah, I got to watch it. It's Bad Boys, but yeah, there's nothing really to it. That's what I heard. Maybe some people love it. Maybe some people hate it. I just heard it was like, it's all right. It's like, okay. Like, all right. It's pretty good. Watch it. It's not as good as the, it's not Bad Boys 2. It's not, in fact, would you say that it's probably the worst one? I feel like people are saying that it's like probably the worst one. But not that it's bad. It's not like it's terrible. It's just like, because of the lore, because of, the guys in the movie, it's just very predictable and like, okay. That's nothing inventive, but it's, it is what it is. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. So, P. Diddy makes a cameo. Are you serious, Alex Cantu? Oh my God, dude. That's probably his last cameo ever. Oh my God, P. Diddy makes a cameo. He probably funded the whole fucking movie, to be honest. With his baby money or whatever. That's crazy. I seen it. It's good. Better than the wash one, the last one. What? I guess I gotta watch it because everyone's kind of all over the place. But from what I understand, it's like probably the third best one, right? Because there's 4, right? There's Bad Boys 1, 2, 3. We couldn't believe we got 3, right? And then there's 4. Is that right? There's 4 Bad Boys, right? Am I crazy? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure there's 4. Or did I make up that I saw the third one like a couple of years ago? And we couldn't believe that. I feel like we couldn't believe when the third one came out. Let's see. How do I watch Bad Boys for myself? Some people liked it, man. I mean, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I will like it. Because if it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty accepting of movies now. Because if it's not some piece of shit and then woke bullshit and whatever, I'll probably give it more credit than it deserves. And I don't think Bad Boys is going to be woke because it can't be, because the guys are already black and like they're caught. Like, it's like you just know, it's not like they're going to race swap them, so it's not going to be woke, really. So 3 is called Bad Boys for Life. That's right. Yeah, this is the 4th one. Okay. Yeah, because we couldn't believe that 3 happened. And so now to get a 4th one, it almost reminds me of when Die Hard came out. When we were getting a 4th Die Hard, we were like, oh my God. Oh no, when we were getting a 5th Die Hard, we were like, holy shit, I couldn't believe we got a 4th Die Hard. Now we're getting a 5th Die Hard, and the 5th Die Hard is awful. Oh my God, the 5th Die Hard is basically let me tell you something. The 5th Die Hard is really what they wanted to do, was reboot Die Hard with his kid. And they were going to do that, I think. And so they mixed in, oh my God. They mixed in John McClane, I think, to just pass the torch to his kid or whatever, and it just didn't work. And that actor is terrible and never gets over with anything. He's a cool action-y guy, but he's not a star. And he doesn't have the charisma to be a top lead guy in Hollywood like Bruce Willis did. So it doesn't work. And then on top of that, Bruce Willis is like, I'm on vacation, I'm old. Oh, like, and it's just like, I don't know. It would have been better to do Die Hard in the train. Do you know what I mean? Like Die Hard on a train, where I don't know, like Bruce Willis is on a train, and they have to figure out how to find the clues to disarm the train from a bomb or something that's gonna blow up. And I don't know, just anything would have been better than whatever they did in Die Hard 5. It was just fucking ridiculous, and it didn't work because I don't know. Die Hard 6 Dementia. No, what does Bruce Willis have? It's really terrible what he has. It's awful to think about him trying to be in a movie now, or being. He couldn't be in a movie. He can't be in a movie. He can't even fucking, do things around the house the right way right now. So that's a real sad thing, obviously. Speed the movie. Jai Courtney is only good as Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad. That's a great point, Jade. What's up, Jade? Yeah, Jai Courtney, that's who it is. Yeah, I just don't like Jai Courtney. I literally I hate the guy. I feel bad that I say that, but I don't. Whenever I see him, I'm like, oh no. It's like generic action sexy guy, number 7. You know what I mean? Like, cool. You look good, but he doesn't have that charisma level. He looks great, action dude. I buy him in like support roles. That's probably why he's good in Suicide Squad, because when he's in like this lower support role, it's good. But like when the guy is trying to carry or co-carry a movie or something like that, it's like that. It's not gonna work. I feel terrible for Bruce. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I feel really bad for Bruce. We're talking about Bruce Buffer, by the way. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. All right, guys, we really got to call it a night. I guess. I really got to call it a night. I cannot fucking believe what happened tonight. And we went way longer. I went over an hour longer than I was supposed to. But wait till Leah finds out that we can pay for the hookers now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the donos. I promise we will try to crush it Saturday night for Monetize this Saturday. We'll try to bring it. And you know what? Let's keep Outta Nowhere free for another week, I guess, because what? Why would we put the show behind a paywall at this point? Jesus Christ, bro. Let's keep this show off the paywall for another week, because good God, why would we do it? Oh my God. Who's this?
$9.
Oh, it's Z-Pain again, baby. Z-Pain.
Inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Suck.
What's your opinion on Lethal Weapon? I love them. Number 5 is coming soon.
I can't believe that. Are we really? I'm really getting too old for this shit. Like, I mean, dude, like, what? Lethal Weapon 5 is coming? That's crazy. We're really getting too old for this shit. I'm really getting too old for this shit. That's crazy. Z-Pain, thank you, bro. No, I love Lethal Weapon. I gotta be honest. I only remember Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and... Okay, so Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. I know them very well, and I watched them over and over again back in the day. And every couple of years, maybe every 3 years, I whip out Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 and I watch them. I did see Lethal Weapon 3, and I thought it was all right. I liked it, but like I don't really remember it too well. And then Lethal Weapon 4, when that came out, I watched it once. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like, I think I need to go back myself and watch it again. So I really need to go watch 3 and 4 again a few times. But 1 and 2 are like ingrained in my soul and ingrained in me. They're like classics in my head, especially Lethal Weapon 2. But so I need to go do that. And yeah, I'm down for this because I don't, again, I need to see 3 and 4 again to remember how good they are. And based on that, should we see a 5? I mean, after Indiana Jones, it's like, dude, that was a rough movie to watch. It was almost good, Indiana Jones 5. It was almost good. But, man, I'll tell you, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, it's like, it feels like an Indiana Jones movie, but if it was more Disney. And the new Indiana Jones feels like if Indiana Jones was a little more, like, pathetic and sad. And that's why it doesn't really feel like Indiana Jones fully. Right? Like Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3 feel like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of Crystal Skull, it's like it feels like Indiana Jones, but with a little too much of like Universal Studios Disney or something. So you're like, something's not quite right. It's almost like this is Disney's version. And Disney wasn't even an owner of it yet. That was Lucas still. But it feels like the Disney version of Indiana Jones. And then, like I said, the last one feels like the current Hollywood version of Indiana Jones. I don't know, just broken old man, like woman telling him everything. It's Something's off about it. But then there's a lot of things in it that feel really good and authentic and feel like Indiana Jones. It's like almost Indiana Jones, but it's like AI is writing Indiana Jones or something. There's just something missing. But that's how I feel about that.
Shit bum.
It was cool when I held up the sign saying I hated vinegars.
That's right, Bruce. That was Lethal Weapon 3, where actually you were in the movie with Jeremy Irons. Touch that child and I'll blow up a school. Don't do it, John McClane. I was Scar. See? Talk about a callback to earlier when I was on the sex line. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But shout out to you, Bruce Willis, for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Whoa, shit. Botch Club.
Hello, Joe Cronin. My newest post is live now. Must see.
Oh, boy. Let's go check it out, baby. Botch Club on Instagram. We're about to go to bed, so we're wrapping it up here. I think all the bombs have dropped. We had, again, thank you guys so much for this support, man. You guys are so cool, dude. Like, you have no idea, man. Talk about supporting this channel, dude. I'm going to send Jake to a dinner. I'm going to pay my bills. Dude, my bills are going to get paid for sure. Thank you guys for that. I cannot thank you guys enough, man. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe what happened tonight, man. I can't wait to tell everybody. I'm gonna be like, Leah, guess what happened tonight? Like, holy shit. Holy shit, bro. We were we were on our way to 1/4 away almost from the record. We somehow snuck somewhat close to the record. That's crazy. Botch Club.
Yes, Bret Hart.
You're a disgrace to professional wrestling. You may have barebacked your way to some kind of main event, one pay-per-view after another, but the fact is, you're nothing but a homo, and that guy there in the green shirt is nothing but a homo. Oh, I'm no queer. Shawn Michaels. Yes.
I forgot about that. And here's the other thing, you're nothing but a homo. On a Pride Month homo.
You may have barebacked your way to some kind of main event, one pay-per-view after another, but the fact is, you're nothing but a homo, and that guy there in the green shirt is nothing but a homo. Oh, I'm
Well, here's the other thing. You sit there with the boy toy every single week, and he's nothing but a homo. Goddamn. You gotta love, like, this is why, if you didn't love heel Bret Hart, like, how could you not love the heel frickin' Bret Hart, dude? That shit was fire. By the way, check out more clips by Botch Club on Instagram. Go follow him. He's got, dude, Botch Club has 80,000 almost, I think. What is he at? 78,500 followers. He's followed by wrestlers in the business. So many important people. Botch Club is the fucking man, dude. He's only following 7 people, by the way. Oh, my God, bro. And he's not... Wait a minute. Botch Club isn't following me? What the fuck, Botch Club? Botch Club, you're not following me? You're not following me? What is going on? I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll just get a bunch. I kind of mix up Instagram. I put my show stuff on here, but I also put like family stuff. So I posted a picture of Gavin's cat earlier. I just thought she was cute. She was like doing this little cutesy thing, like
shit bum.
I thought that was cute.
Nothing but a bunch of homos.
That's right.
The fact is, you're nothing but a homo. But the fact is, you're nothing but a homo.
Clip that. Okay, I got it. We got a new clip.
But the fact is, you're nothing but a homo.
It's the way Bret Hart says it. Nothing but a homo. Thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum on the night the King Boner becomes the king, basically. There's the cute cat. So I posted that, and then I posted a picture of the kids in the truck. Like, I call this America. That's what I call this photo. I call this America. Ain't that America? The back of a pickup truck. Ain't that America? My kid's in the back of a pickup truck. So I call this America. So, these are the type of things that you see if you follow me on Instagram. You'll get show stuff, too. There's us at the lake. There's a bee inside the truck. Leah's ear. There's a picture of me from Monetize This with the chocolate shit on my face. There's me and Leah from a couple weeks ago. There's me with the shit on my face from the epic show from a couple weeks ago. There's the dog running in the yard for some reason. So, yeah, I mean, you follow me on Instagram for those reasons. But Botch Club, come on, bro. So tonight's been crazy. Tonight's been epic. I want to thank everybody, man. Thank you, Bruce Willis. Botch Club, Heroes in a Half Shell, Z Payne, Haystacks Monet, Welsh loves Huge Boner Cox, Huge Boner, we're gonna play Huge Boner's song to end the show. Z Payne, love you, Z Payne. Thank you, bro, very, very much, man. That was really nice of you to donate this insane amount of money tonight. Z Payne is legendary. Huge Boner legendary as well. Also D Welsh for dropping hundreds tonight and trying to hype everybody up. The guy is out there like hyping everyone, going after everybody. He's crazy. Matt Cologne also donated. The Dork Knight, Haystacks Monet, the Pathfinder, D Welsh, Louis Urdaneta, Mr. Pico Boulevard. We got Haystacks, El Tapo, Joe Bishop, Colonel Stutters. I don't know if I missed anybody because the thing is wrong, or maybe someone super chatted and that's not here. Jay Swiss, what up? Kicking it with Roy, DLGBTQ. Well, the fact of the matter is Shawn Michaels is nothing but a damn homo, and Shawn Michaels has always been a homo. He's in the showers trying to look at other guys' cocks. And that's exactly what makes him a disgusting son of a bitch.
But the fact is, you're nothing but a homo.
By the way, let's go take a look at the donation standings tonight for the month of June. It's my birthday month. This is a hell of a birthday present. However, I don't think my birthday month is going to beat last month, but I do think that it's a fucking hell of a birthday month. You guys have been kind as shit. Look at this. This doesn't include Allison Tuckwab, and it doesn't include Super Chats. But take a look at that. Z Payne on top, 2,249. Second place, Huge Boner 69, 1,583. D Welsh in third place with 1,010. The Ghost from the Coast in fourth place with the 150 from earlier today. Matt Cologne in fifth place. Leonard Kitty Kisser with 69. That's terrifying. Z Payne, $42. Spectral Citizen, $30. Corporate Santos and Joe Bishop in the $27 and $18. So for those of you guys out there that don't donate or haven't donated a lot or whatever, if you want to get on this top 10 list, you can do it. $18, $27, $30, and $42. I mean, there's a spot for you if you got a 50 spot. If you wanted to make this epic list. And by the way, last month's, I am creating a special poster plaque thing that I'm going to come out with. And that's going to be really cool. And I think I'm going to hang it up somewhere and do something with it. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we're going to do something. I might even put it on a T-shirt or something like that and release the T-shirts, or I'll just wear them. Maybe nobody will buy them, but I'll buy it and I'll wear it myself because it's so cool. So I'll think of something to do, and I'm going to do it. And it'll be something fun that we can do. I may even do I'm thinking about doing a loot crate thing. I don't know if that would be cool. To give away 5 random things to people on Patreon or something, and in it will be like a T-shirt with the top donators or something. I don't know, like something weird and crazy, stupid. Maybe not. I was gonna do this years ago and then we never did it, but maybe it's a dumb idea. But the bottom line is, either way, if we don't do anything, or we do, or whatever, that's the leaderboard, and it's fucking impressive. Thank you guys for that. Shout out to Huge Boner, man. Let's put his song on to end the stream. And if I didn't have to work tomorrow, and I really can't miss it, dude, I could make 10 grand. I'd have to go. I cannot miss tomorrow, or I would stay up all night partying, and I really should, to be honest, based on this amount of donos. But I will be back, and we will party Saturday night. Saturday night, we will party on Monetize This. Trust me. Congrats to Tom Brady. Number retired today in Foxborough. Celtics won. For my Boston dumbass, it was a hell of a night. I don't know how you guys did. By the way, if you guys want me to talk about anything this week, or I missed something that you wanted me to talk about, maybe like DM me later or send me an email, joecroncho@yahoo.com or something, or hit me up on Patreon. Send me a DM on Patreon. That'd be the really best way. Good night, Drew Bar. Thank you for being here, being a mod. Drew Bar, Jay Swiss, Eddie Chaos, Alvel 4, kicking it with Roy, Alex Cantu, Eddie Chaos. Man, shout out to all those members in the chat. People who dropped a couple of bucks to get the bonus ship, but also really support the show, guys. Thank you for doing that. Turpa's here. Novanix, baby, Novanix. Got to get him paid. Andre Lavandero, thank you, bro. Mr. Pico for modding, and Spectral Citizen, and everybody else who I might have missed. Third super chat on a live stream from Botch Club. I feel like they've dropped way more than that, but okay. Thank you to all the members who were here earlier that I missed that I don't see. Haystacks Monet. Did we get everybody else? I know Triple M. Omar Fakarani. Love you, Omar. What's up, dude? Love Omar. Miss him on the show. But he was on a couple weeks ago. That was cool. Let's play the man. Huge Boner. Top donator tonight. So let's get him up on the screen. And let's play his song, man. Let's play his song. Play my song. Play Huge Boner's song, baby. Good night, everybody. Good night. And thank you for supporting the shit out of this show. We'll see you soon. Dude, it'd be like 10,000. No, I'm just kidding. Bomb, 10 grand bomb drops in. Give him the crown. Where is it? All right, we'll crown him. Good night. I'll see you guys soon. AI made this song. AI made this song in 30 seconds for Huge Boner tonight. Shout out to AI. Shout out to Jake DeMarco and all the bitches out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Feel free to leave comments on this video if you're watching it on the rewind, or a super thanks, and I'll pin it to the top of the comment section if it's a donation super thanks, or just leave a cool comment and I'll laugh at it, and I might pin that to the top of the comment section. Peace out. Yeah. Manny Gonzalez, J.S. Savage, Alfredo. The king of boners.